I talked to him or her a little bit about joining the guild, and then they wanted to.
Gotta be keeping it real. Says, yo, what up to a new guildie.
Redbreaker, keeping it conductorly, says, welcome aboard.
Tickets?
Tickets?
Oh, we shouldn't have taken off before I checked for tickets.
Awkward.
So I had an epiphany that everyone knows Captain Obvious, but who was under him? Who does he command? Well, I'll tell you who's directly under him. It's Lieutenant Apparent. So if we want to think of any other names that may be below Lieutenant Apparent, now is the time. And the time is ended.
There's general knowledge is in there somewhere.
How about
Alright.
son of a bee sting? I can't really think of right now.
Yeah, I know one. Wait, what are we talking about? Yeah, wait, it's Captain Obvious.
Lieutenant Apparent.
Synonyms.
We like colonels and privates.
Sergeant a given.
Sergeant a given.
Yeah. Okay, let's
Private clearly.
Fun game.
Colonel Duh. He's rude. What else do we have?
Wow, there's not a lot of synonyms for that word.
If these are our horde names, I'd call dibs on private clearly.
Oh my gosh, if these are our horde names, that'd be so fun. Let's do something.
I agree.
Break.
Experience points.
Yeah, let's get to 90. Wouldn't it be cool if we actually did make our horde characters tonight, though?
Yeah.
And we could like wait a week to play them.
And then we'd be like thinking about them.
Yeah.
Waiting.
Yeah.
We make them right now.
Nope.
They're too eager. Too much.
Too eager.
We gotta get these levels.
Too much too soon. Too much too soon.
I need 1.3 levels roughly.
I need about 1.4.
I need 1.5.
So let's go.
Sounds like we're talking about.
We're gonna go random Mists of Pandaria dungeon.
Ooh.
But
Okay, and we're gonna do some rep for the
Was that
Golden Lotus.
Are you ready, Blue?
I need the auction house, and I don't know where it is.
Oh, come to me.
I don't know where it is.
Everything looks the same here, and that's not.
Oh, there you are.
Here, come right here.
Oh, it's in here. That's right. Okay. I just have too much crud in my.
Weirdly enough, it's felt to me like this has been our fastest expansion.
Well, it is a 5-level expansion,
It's true.
but the last one was 2.
It just, for some reason, it feels like I guess it's more that it just feels like the experience has been really the same. Like, we came here, we got to this place, and then we've done dungeons that all like look kind of the same.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because we haven't been going to the dungeons.
All right, we're gonna get some bonus reputation with the Golden Lotus for doing this
I'm in.
dungeon.
I want to tweet a picture of our pre-session because we never have one.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'm gonna put something in the guild bank, and I will remove it later.
Prepare to be
That's fine.
pictured. All right, session now. Oh yeah.
You should take your screen off.
What?
Don't rush him.
I'm so scared.
He'll take it off when he's ready.
Cecily, don't rush me not rushing him.
You
Oh,
Don't rush me to stop rushing.
Caleb, why aren't you rushing me?
Are you rushing or dragging?
What do you call a college student that procrastinates to graduate?
I don't know.
A Stalingrad.
Isn't he
Be
a
here all
Russian?
week.
Wouldn't that be a Russian college student?
Can we get everybody?
Yeah, did I
to
not
click
say
on
Russian?
No.
Can we,
I was Russian.
Can we, everybody get on the thing? Do the yes?
Is there
I said yes.
I did yes.
We're not queued for it.
I did yeah too.
Let's try
Alright,
again.
try one more time.
Except.
Except.
Damn it. I forgot Russian.
Oh, you do not meet the requirements for the chosen dungeons. What does that mean?
Well, why did you? You think that random would like let you do any
So
of it?
maybe it's the bonus rep?
Oh.
Oh, maybe like we haven't discovered that faction yet or something.
Right, it's, yeah, okay.
Ooh. Well, I killed the Russian vibe.
No, you didn't. Okay, we had this Russian that used to work with me in the pizza pipeline in Spokane, and he was a great guy. In fact, I went to high school with him. I was a big fan of his, and his name was Tim. And everybody else, you do not meet the requirements for the chosen dungeons.
What
does
dungeons
that
do you
mean?
have selected?
Any random.
That's so weird. Well, let's go to the specific ones and see what.
Oh, maybe. Hold on.
I'm so
That-
sorry.
Was deep.
That was like an angle. It was like the G spot of farts. That was
Oh.
All right,
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
try one more time.
Star Crow, I'm going inside.
weird. Is anybody still 80? Nobody's
The
still
heat of the
87.
room will mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody is.
Maybe it's that we haven't like one of them you have to like physically
hold on,
discover.
Hold on.
Physical
Oh.
discovery.
Like that could be it. Like which one of these haven't we done yet?
We've done them all, I think.
We have we done Gate of the Setting Sun? I can like pretty clearly remember all the other ones, but not Gate of the Setting Sun.
Oh. Scooter Pook's level is too high.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, but also your experience is locked. And doesn't it not allow...
That's what it is. Your
Oh.
experience is locked. But we can choose one on our own. We just don't get the bonus EXP from the random dungeon. So let's do the Gate of the Setting Sun.
Wanna know?
Alright, Gate of the Setting Sun. This is new. I've not heard of this.
I think it's new.
Is that Terminator?
It is.
Gate of the
On a
setting
weird
sun.
whistle.
Yeah.
Back door of the rising sun.
I think this is the one where we had to go down there and beat that big
The
acrylic
bug?
crawly, yeah.
I thought that was. Oh no, you're right.
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
this one.
right.
This one's fun though.
Yeah.
Kill him dead!
I would like to murder these crick thick infiltrators.
Buffs!
You got a thick crick, buddy.
Hey man, nice thick
Oh.
crick there. Hey, you working on that thick crick?
I think it's a creek by now.
Quick, creep, shake, shale.
Isn't that the drug and alcohol treatment place?
Yeah, if you give them 10 days, they'll give you something.
Your life back, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Like a drug.
That's new, the 10. Give us 10
What's
days.
going on?
He's wrecking.
Sycorax. We have all our buffs?
I'm dead.
Ooh.
Oh, no, you're not. Oh, yeah, no, you're not.
Somebody stood in the
I
I
got
don't know
it.
what it is. I
think
couldn't
you're
kill one of
standing
those
on the
guys
fire.
on my own.
Oh.
My main attack thing isn't working.
Oh.
I don't know if it's like changed what it does.
Is it kill command?
Hold on. Hold
No,
on,
it's Cobra shot.
Oh.
Because I
Wasn't-
can't use my number one arcane shot that quickly. So. Am I releasing or what am I doing?
I got you.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
they just did Olderman too. As the three of them? You think they're leveling with two other
They're probably
people?
with two other random people.
I need to look at my attack stuff because that was
Yeah.
awful.
Let's do it.
Mm.
Let's
Was
get
it
out
that
of the
you-
fire first.
Didn't have your cat or your pet?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I would die instantly going against one of those guys. My I was clicking my button and I wasn't shooting anything. He was like calling something.
Could just be a bit laggy. I noticed it did that for Scooter Blue.
He's pressing his button and it's giving him a different.
It's not doing what it should do when I hit the button.
Lame.
So I think that ability is like changed. So I have to learn what I have now, which is awesome. It's probably my favorite part of this whole experience.
Yeah, learning.
Is that my abilities change? Why?
But they shouldn't change the number that they are on your bar sheet.
No, but it's not like it never used. It wasn't always Cobra Shot.
It's
Something
used to be steady
evolves
shot.
into something else. It's like I
I
don't
see.
want that. I use this all the time. Why are you evolving?
I'm pretty sure it's like supposed to be the same as steady shot. I don't know, except it does like elemental damage or something instead of physical.
Yeah, ordinarily it is. It wasn't that time because it wasn't doing anything.
It's weird.
It's different.
Scooter Plute standing on the step above it.
Oh my god, I have so much crap. Let's just keep going. I don't care about any of this.
Well, that might be a problem because
Well, someone has to do it for. Just put it up for me. Like I don't want to read all these different abilities. I just use 1 and 2. I use these 2 things, and then I'll use Kill Command and the Crows sometimes. Like I don't know what any of these things
no,
do.
just keep pressing some buttons. Just keep pressing some buttons, James.
Oh, better than me, than that.
Oh, this is the boss, huh?
Oh, better get some dots on that boss. Oh yeah, a couple, actually 3 people were out of this room the last time that we destroyed this boss.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and you guys killed
Oh,
it.
that was when we did it together.
Yeah.
Look at those tendrils.
Well, easy.
Than last time. I would like to make a motion that we play the Movie Mash game. All in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
Hey,
You better have one though.
Me?
Yeah.
You just made the motion.
Yeah, okay, I'll think of one real quick.
oh my gosh.
Wait, what? Help, Gurg. Gurg.
Alright, I got one.
It's just, alright. Perfect.
So, there's a guy, and he's a buccaneer, but the movie's from the perspective of people in his head.
Wait, we've had this one already, right?
No, Pirates of the Caribbean, John Malkovich.
Yep.
Yeah, we had this one
There's
before.
been John Malkovich, but I think it was something else.
No, it was
No, it
Pirates
was
of the
Pirates of the
Caribbean, John
Caribbean,
Malkovich, and it
Mhm.
was Billy.
Well, I got it.
Oh, you got it? Was
Yeah.
it Cecily that said it?
I don't know.
I
I don't ever remember.
I'm
these
having
things.
such deja vu. It's just hard to think straight.
Did you see a black cat?
No.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Do you guys know that we don't adopt black cats out on Halloween because a lot of the time people want to use them for satanic rituals?
Yeah, isn't that horrible?
Like they would literally like go adopt a cat, pretend they were going to give it a nice loving home, lie, do all this stuff so they can get a cat from the Humane Society and slaughter it.
Yeah, and not, like, even a remotely nice way either.
No, it's prolonged. The goal is like keep it alive as long as you can. Like it's awful.
Would
I'm like, no, we're not adopting any black cats now. I'm taking them.
Yeah, no cats for anyone. Just take them all.
Sounds like some people are anti-Satanism.
What?
Oh.
No, I'm anti-killing cats.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's Christianity and they promoted killing cats, I'd be anti that. I'd be anti any cat killing. You know what? Even snake
Horrible.
killing. I'd be anti-snake killing religions.
Oh, James.
Yeah.
I think we've grown a lot.
Yeah.
No, I think I've
Always
had
been-
too much of that Beyond Meat crap.
It's
That's
changed.
also growing.
affected your mind.
changing you.
Qualifies.
Now you kill him.
James doesn't want to kill mercilessly anymore. What's
is-
wrong with
He's
it?
off the meat.
What's this? I have a blue thing.
So
I
does
didn't
that?
get credit for somebody being slain.
James.
Raglan defeated?
Oh.
Weird. Just tell me to go back and kill this guy.
What?
Goodbye.
Raygon?
No, I think we're going forward.
Oh, okay.
Oh, are we? We were supposed to go up last time, though. Remember? Up this.
That's no. I was talking to James.
So does that
We're
include?
hanging.
Oh.
I'm stealth right next to you.
Oh.
I think it's there.
We'll kill that big thing in a bit.
Yeah,
We're gonna
Yeah.
it's
get
right here.
Swifters.
It's a big bug. Raygon slain.
Oh
Just
yes.
go
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
that's
top
the
of
last
this tower we've gone past already.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think the
That's
next
the last
thing
thing that we do.
is taking
Okay.
the elevator up this.
Yeah. So,
which I already
oh.
sent up, so it's actually in down. It's an up position already.
So look
So
out, Scoot.
I'm calling it down now.
Hmm?
Nice.
I've got a movie to mash with another movie.
I forgot we were doing that.
Alright, so Tom Hanks is in a futuristic New York, and he is the last robot.
Tom Hanks?
No, did I say Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
You did. You totally did.
Gosh.
Did you not mean that?
No.
Wow.
Because you definitely
You
said
really
Tom
said
Hanks. Yeah.
I feel yeah. Okay.
I'm glad I said that.
I'm excited to find out who
No,
it's supposed
get,
to be.
Get to the sides.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna rephrase when we're out of the heat.
Get to the
I don't know if that's
sides.
rephrasing, Nathan. It's saying the right
It's
person.
rephrasing.
In theory, it would be just removing Tom Hanks' name.
It's another Tom.
To the
It's not-
sides.
it's not
Oh, it's
far
Tom
from it.
Cruise.
Tom
Tom
Cruise.
Cruise. Yes.
Futuristic New York, and he's the last
It's
robot.
actually Japan.
Scooter Blue, get out of the fire!
I'm in an ice block. I'm fine.
Is it?
I'll rephrase it. Just wait till we're out of this.
It's a futuristic Tom Hanks, or Tom Hanks
Tom Cruise.
goes to futuristic New York, but it's actually Tom Cruise and it's actually Japan.
Yes.
And he's the last robot.
Yes.
Oh
Are you with
yeah.
me?
Okay, I got it.
Oh yeah.
The last samurai I am robot, or I am legend.
The
Yeah.
one of those is right.
The last samurai robot.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh help!
Oh, hey, this
I'm
is
being
safe.
eaten. Help!
No.
Oh, we're
Help.
all over here.
I
right
can't
now.
do anything.
No, yeah, yeah.
No.
I'm
Eaten by
here.
what?
The
Oh,
boss.
the big guy. Okay.
Okay.
I got you.
All right. All
Put a
right.
band-aid on it.
Got him.
Woohoo.
Strike
I'm gonna
Killed
think
him
of
a lot
my
better that time.
setups before I start talking.
Everybody ready to go down? Oh, wait, you have to
Oh.
shoot these. Yeah, you have to fire
Oh,
these.
yeah.
Kaboom!
Fine. Shaboopy.
Wow, that's interesting that you say that because when I first played WoW, my guild leader's name was Shapoopy.
Hmm.
I know you said Shaboopy. It made me think of Shapoopy.
Reminded you.
You're quite butt-oriented tonight, Caleb. And I also don't think that that's uncommon.
Hmm.
There's a theme.
Yeah, butts sell.
Nope. Come on, corn.
Wait, where'd everybody go?
We're right here.
We're right next to you.
I see Narby and Scooter Plute, and I see Cat.
We've been.
I'm here.
We've
Yeah,
been here
everybody's
the
here.
whole
Yeah.
time.
I promise I'm here.
It's the dynamic layers.
Yeah, I just see cat now.
We're going up this way, right?
Yeah, I'm right behind you. Oh, well. You turn around.
Oh, wait, where?
I think other direction.
Oh, are we going the other way?
I think so.
Yeah, you're probably
You
right.
scared me astray, Narby.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Last time I was here, I didn't do the right thing.
And so we wanted
But
to
that's
repeat it.
the reason the arrows point back that way is the thing I was getting confused about. Is there's a blue
Right.
circle we have to go back to.
Right, the main boss.
Yeah, and we have to go up to get down.
Right. We're going down. Mine was very Caleb inspired.
Thanks.
Inspirational, okay.
I can't say the same thing for you. I was just going with it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I was like, this is calling to me.
You did that right when the little bug thing moved its mouth.
Yeah. You can break down a door, but you can't beat 5 little people.
Narbies?
He had dwarves and elves and stuff.
One little man
Elves and orbs.
dwells into orbs. Those sound like new playable races in WoW.
After Legion.
Wow, this guy's got to get shut down.
It's a boss.
Yeah.
Oh, this is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oh, get out of the.
Good call.
I've got a movie mashup,
Yay.
and it's 3 movies.
Oh Lord.
Whoa.
Nice.
Edward Norton stars
Nope.
in this story of him and his childhood friends and the weird group they get into that is about oppressing genetically modified humans.
Okay. One more time, because I have 2 of them.
Sure, yeah. So, Edward Norton stars in this story of him and his childhood friends, and how they join a group that oppresses genetically modified humans.
Oof.
Oh, I just got a
I
dagger.
feel like I have 2 as
Yeah,
well.
I only know one.
Yeah, there's the last one I'm trying hard to remember. Oh, but the story is about how he really bonds with his friends. Like, really, like him and his childhood friends are solid by the end of this movie about how they do horrible things to this group of genetically modified people.
I think I have it.
Okay.
I don't want to get it wrong. Okay. Fight Club.
No, stop there.
No.
You like Fight Club?
No, that's.
No, that's all I had. Damn it.
Yeah, I definitely have 2. I feel like I definitely have 2.
What do you have?
The
Malcolm X-Men.
Oh, no.
No, okay.
It's man, keeping the faith is one of them. Has
No.
to be. No.
It's
No.
probably the sequel to the Hulk movie that Edward Norton was
No, it's not that one. No.
in. I'm just kidding.
Billy's on the right lines with, kind of with.
Okay.
Yeah,
American History X-Men.
yeah, but
But there's more.
there's another one. Yeah.
Damn it.
What's the subtitles of some X-Men movies? And that.
Oh, American History X-Men 3?
What is that one? What is that one? It is that one. But what's the
Oh,
subtitle
God.
of that?
Oh, what is the subtitle of that one?
Days of Extinction?
Nope.
Days of Future Past.
No.
Dazed and confused.
Ooh, sex.
I don't remember. Oh, my
Last Stand is the
Oh,
third
okay.
one.
Oh.
So it ends with Stand.
Oh, yeah, okay.
okay.
Oh.
Okay, American History X-Men 3, The Last Stand by Me.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
See, that's
Wow.
funny because Edward Norton does star in a movie about bonding with his childhood friends.
Yeah, I know that was hard.
So
but
I
I
was
was
like, what? That
Let's
was
do
good,
this.
Though. That was great.
Yeah, it took a bit, but that's
how do
expected.
we?
So
So,
we're getting
we
on
just
the
attack him?
cannons. DPS are getting on the cannons, and you're getting tried to be shot into him.
I think I'm just also going to try to do that and see what happens.
All right.
Goodbye, Narby. Flute just plopped down.
How do we know when his shell goes away? I mean, I know that the icon will go away, but
it has a health meter on it, so if you get shot into it, it'll tell you.
oh, the weak spot. Right now, it's really.
WTF is this swarm of crap on me?
Oh, that's probably my bad.
It's just hurting me being on him.
There's a thing.
That does happen.
He
too.
summons ads that cast the swarm on the people that are on top of him. And the ads are down here.
But I mean, like, I don't even see my character on him. I look like I'm inside him.
Yeah, me too.
You
Okay.
should, like, zoom out a lot or something.
I just
No,
hit
even
tab
then.
until I see this right here. And then
Weak spot. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's why I wasn't. I was actually still hitting his carcass. I'm such a dummy.
Park ass.
Woo!
So you definitely want to make sure that you have his weak spot
Yeah.
highlighted. Oh, this thing's gonna get burnt down real quick then. I spent my first 2 rounds on this guy doing the wrong thing.
Why isn't it letting me do it? Shoot me out of a cannon, damn it!
Oh, I've got a movie.
You sent it in the crows?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just crows on the weak spot.
So-
It's going down. Weak spot's about to break. There it goes.
That thing just wouldn't shoot me.
As soon as I realized
Wait.
it,
Oh, there he is.
Cecily gave me the tab idea.
Kill him.
What are
K-pop
these
time
eyes?
thing.
Time thing.
Oh, sorry. There it is.
Thank you.
What's your movie, Breadbreaker?
So my movie is Ed Harris has to escape with a band of other
Yo,
prisoners.
cigarettes.
You're gonna die.
I'm trying to heal. I'm not out of range. You're right there.
Got him.
He's dead.
Good job, everyone.
This doesn't out of range. That's
Ooh.
fantastic. There you go.
Wow, 3 upgrades for me in this run.
A shield.
I haven't had 3 upgrades in a run in forever.
Thanks, Nathan.
Oh, but it's the
You
healing
are
shield.
welcome.
The drop before.
Okay. Should we teleport out?
Sure.
TPO. Here's my movie.
20 haste. Oh no.
Ed,
How do we
Har-
turn in these quests? How do we turn them in?
Ed Harris has
Oh,
to.
no. I don't think there's any in this dungeon.
I have them because I didn't do them before.
I feel like a substitute teacher.
I
Sorry,
think that
sorry.
you can go through the main entrance here.
Hey, Swifty!
Nice.
Um,
Got it. Yeah.
Well, something that's also interesting is that Swifty is one of the most famous WoW players.
This person?
No, just regular Swifty. So the name Swifty is a bit of a double entendre in that it is the Rick and Morty reference and a reference to one of the most famous
Rick
WoW
and
PvPers.
Mortis. It's time to
Teleport out.
get
We can teleport out of dungeon.
One more time with your movie, Breadbreaker. I wanna
Oh,
know.
Yeah, I wanna
for,
hear
for
it.
the first time. Okay, here it is.
Cecily, what was that?
Caleb, you have
What?
anything to say
Who's that guy?
before I begin?
I don't know that guy.
Here we go. I mean, if I start it different. So there's a main guy. His name is Ed Harris. And he has to escape a Russian prisoner of war camp with a band of other guys. But to escape, he has to travel back into time with a crazy doctor.
Wow.
I don't know the Ed Harris movie that most of that is about. I know the Back to the Future movie.
Yep. That is the second one.
I have it 100%.
Well, that's
What
the
is it?
second one.
The Way Back to the Future.
The way back. Yep.
Yep.
Nice.
It's 2010, but
6 years ago. Some of our viewers
Oh.
weren't even born yet.
5 and some
I
change.
got a movie. It's just 2 movies. Sandra Bullock and Kiefer Sutherland are this happily married couple when all of a sudden she's abducted from a rest stop and gets sucked inside a dream, and Kiefer Sutherland has to go into dreams to find her.
Oh my goodness. Misconception?
The Vanishing Conception.
Oh.
The Vanishing
Whoa,
Inception.
the Vanishing.
Yeah, the Vanishing Inception.
The Vanishingception.
I thought you were
Yeah.
going misconnected.
Oh, that's no, because there's a
That's a firm
vanishing
mash.
is- yeah, it's a poor mash. It's a forced mash, guys.
So we'll
It's not
probably need
creamy.
like 4 or 5 more dungeons at that rate
All right.
to level.
Starting.
Okay, well let's
Cute.
I'll hunker down.
Hmm.
I'm actually not gonna use those leggings, even though there's 50 items level above. I lose my haste. No thanks. I've been enjoying my haste. Okay. New dungeon. Let's do the Siege of Nizao Temple.
Is that the one where we throw pots? Yeah.
Throw pots. Oh
you throw
yeah.
Pots.
Lose all my DPS on that one. Maybe next we'll do a oh we can't. Cecily 90. We're gonna do a PvP, but
Piv.
Piv.
I do like the looks of this.
Oh yeah, this place is cool. I wonder what the fastest and thus most efficient one is.
Thus.
Therefore,
Yeah.
Hair 2.
furthermore, a bite.
I got one. So there's a veterinarian in 19th century New England. And that's pretty much it.
Wait, haven't we had this one too? Is this Doctor Do Little Women?
Yeah, I don't know if we've had it before. I don't know.
I don't remember that one.
I like vividly remember that one and the other one.
I remember the other one.
Okay.
Dr.
Well,
Doolittle.
they've both been new to me, so either I wasn't paying attention the first round, or I don't know.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Okay, let's pick all the air out of that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This one, I've heard.
We'll just edit that out.
Yeah.
Yep, out it goes. It'll be in the instance video. Oh, no, it won't. We did this last week.
You heard it first here, folks. Anything goes.
Everything rules. I've got a game, and it can start with me. We give the person on our left the name of a song, and the person on the left has to just like give some lyrics from that song.
Hmm.
They can sing them, or they can say them, or they can rap them, or they can. That's about it. So Caleb,
I'm not on your left.
no, but hit me with a song.
Oh.
I'm on your left. I'm not fucking doing this.
I'm not on your left.
How
Okay.
dare you?
The song is
The name.
If I Were God.
All right.
God, is that?
Wait, is it a real song?
No.
No, I made up one.
Oh, is that what
Nah,
you wanted?
Is that the
Yeah.
game?
Yep.
Oh, I totally misunderstood
Yeah.
the game.
So the one person says the title, the other person
A made up
says
song
some
title.
lyrics.
Also, that's the correct grammar, right? It's not If I Was God.
If I were.
It's If I Were God.
If I was. Well,
I'm pretty sure it's If I Were.
You have to take the other party out of it to understand whether, you know, it's like you just listen to it in a different way. I'm sure that helped you.
Yeah.
all right. Got it. Here we go. The heels aunch. My duties in order.
Yeah.
If I was rolling down a big hill in a small wooden barrel, when I fell off, I would probably die. That'd be the end of me. That'd be the end of my story. But if I were God, that would be an awesome story to tell the people that believed in me. Okay.
We went.
What a good
So
story.
now Nathan gets to give a song title to Cecily.
Good lord. No pun intended.
Oh, right. Let me think of your song. Daisies for a clown.
Daisies for a clown to make his sad frown turn into a smile. That's all I got.
All right.
That's all you need.
It's a good
I
one.
think that Nathan set a high bar for
Yeah,
a
he
amount
really
of
did. I'm
lyrics.
terrible. I don't.
And a low bar for
Exactly. A little of both.
It was a high, it was a yeah, strikes and gutters.
Wow.
And James's song title is A Cherry Pie Wonderland.
Ooh.
A cherry pie wonderland. That's where my sweet tooth lives. In a cherry pie wonderland. That's where I'll get my cavities. In a cherry pie wonderland. I'm gonna eat a pastry feast in a cherry pie wonderland. I'm gonna eat everyone I meet.
Yeah.
That's also a high bar for a number of lyrics.
I would listen to that. It
I
sounds
did.
sweet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like for sure, all the way.
I would,
This might not be session material, but on New Year's Eve we had to do an a cappella musical, and one of the choruses ended with
oh my
"I'm
goodness.
gonna fuck a baby into you,"
And it was repeated.
and it was repeated. Everyone was like, I'm gonna fuck a baby. I can't remember the tune, but I was the one who said that.
Just
so-
mostly shouting.
But then it was
Yeah,
yes,
mostly shouting.
He's gonna fuck him.
And the person I said that to was Jane, and her family was in the
I
audience.
swear she
so-
started. I swear she was like.
She was talking about how her womb was empty, and she wanted to fill her womb.
Oh.
So it's not really my fault.
That was crazy. That was like the craziest song.
I'm just gonna like bottleneck these suckers.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do down here.
And just like fight them.
So James's song just ended.
Oh, I need to give Billy a song. And this is dreams are magic and happy.
Yes, they are.
The original
Dreams
title.
are magic and happy. That's the song.
Ow.
Dum 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 dum. Dreams are magic and happy. Dreams are magic and fun. Oh, when you dream, and dreaming is what you do. You know that you will be one of the dreamers of the night.
I love it.
Dreamers of the night.
I'm the dreamers of the dreamer of the night.
That's the winner so far.
Dreamers of the night.
Bum, bum, bum.
And this urge to
Can we
echo.
take that totally out of context and just use that?
That should be the
That should be
intro.
our intro, yeah.
Maybe a hook.
No, that's just our theme now. Squirrel of workout. Dum, bum, bum, bum.
Oh, we gotta fight this guy.
Oh yeah.
How is he up there?
Do we though?
Technically, no. Strategically, yes.
Let's
Oh
drop
yeah,
this
it's
guy.
Starscream. Or Dinobot, I should say.
Terrorize!
Donk.
Take this. They didn't take it.
Throw
Here they
them.
come.
Oh, you're still down there, Narby?
I just jumped. Speaking of Narby,
Oh yeah. Narb, just do a title.
Why can't I? What? Too far away to throw this thing? Doesn't make any sense.
Luke can't throw that far.
I can't throw that right now.
Caleb, your song is called "The Witching Tooth."
Witching
I'll wait for this lore. Oh, baby, I'm infected. Your bite was misdirected. We were in a photo booth when you stuck me with that witching tooth. And now I'm a monster, baby. Will you go out with me still, baby? Oh, I'm a monster, baby. But you will always thrill me, baby.
Can I,
That
tell
was-
you, can I tell you what that sounded like to me? That was like if the Misfits did a project with Lady Gaga.
I thought it was
My
groovy
opinion.
but tender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tender groovy.
Duck
great.
with your witching tooth. we gotta.
Kissing in a photo booth.
Yeah.
So great.
You remind me of my youth.
Oh.
And a little of my cousin Ruth.
Nice to do.
I always had the hots for Ruth.
The Witching Tooth, when I heard it, it made me think. I was watching this really bad, like, B horror movie a few years ago, and it was like about a witch, or whatever, and it was the opening scene, and it was still the young, stupid people playing with each other. And one of them, like, grabs this bottle off the wall of the other character and starts looking at it. And then, under my breath, I was like, it's a witch bottle. And then the character's like, it's a witch bottle. And I was like, no! That was a joke! It was bad!
Oh, no.
I always think it would be a fun idea to watch, like, those ridiculous, quote-unquote, horror movies. And then I just get so mad at them, I have to turn them off. I've started, like, 4 of them, I just couldn't get through. One of them was called Butt Crack.
Oh.
And it was about a guy whose butt crack is always hanging out, and then he gets killed or something on accident, and then he always comes back whenever anyone says butt crack. It's, I don't know. It was
So we would have
ridiculous.
all died, like, 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing that got picked up.
I was talking about horror movies today and how they can get really frustrating, and I think it's because we wouldn't understand or accept it if competent people were dying. Like, how did this murderer kill 16 competent people? like,
Yeah.
like,
No, they were all selfish idiots.
yeah, exactly. They have to be self-centered. They have to, be morally corrupt, so that the audience almost roots for the killer a bit or the monster.
Mm-hmm. That makes me think about, have any of you seen the movie Oculus?
No.
It's on Netflix and it's a horror movie, and I watched it recently, and something that I liked about it was that the 2 main characters were really smart. Like, the whole time, I was like, oh, that's what I would have done. I was never like, why are you doing this? They were like, super intelligent. So it was really cool to see a scary movie that didn't use that trope of the protagonists being stupid.
That's intriguing to me.
And it's also just like a well-done movie. It's
I think we've talked about Cabin in the Woods before, but I think that most of those characters are pretty smart. But I'm not a huge fan of the very, very end.
Oh, really?
Of the decision to just, well, sorry, spoilers, but their decision at the very, very end, like the absolute end of the movie,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's what I would have done.
Yeah.
let everybody in the world die,
Well, what could they have really done?
sacrifice himself.
Yeah, but also then the cycle just continues.
Yeah, but the world survives.
I don't know.
Sometimes
I think,
things need to change a little bit, bro.
like,
Sucks big toke of weed.
like dinosaurs were in charge for a while, then their time ran out. Maybe
I would
they-
be a little bit more mad at the dinosaurs if I found out that their extinction was based on choice.
Mm-hmm.
It was karma. The dinosaurs did a lot of bad things.
Well,
And that is a fact.
Bad things.
Yeah, like survive.
Like what?
Yeah, like a T-Rex to survive. There's a lot of crimes happening.
They're not crimes. What-
Murders.
Okay, murder is a T-Rex killing another T-Rex, not a T-Rex eating a hermaphrodon.
Hermaphrodon.
I don't know if that's a dinosaur, but you know what I
Sounds like a dinosaur.
mean? You know, like,
well, I think it, for me, it's like I understand the choice that they made, and I agree with it really, because individually people are great or can be great, but as a whole, we really suck.
yeah.
As a whole, Harvey?
You leave that
That's
one
your
alone
line,
there,
man.
Caleb?
We're a big sucking gaping hole.
Line?
Oh, that's me. That's my cue.
Oh, we lost an arm.
Oh, I was too busy talking about holes at my hole that I forgot to scream for healing.
No, you don't need to scream anymore.
Woo! All right. Question. This is kind of getting into like ethical territory. Like every time I do an episode, I'm like, oh, potentially like people who want to hire me in jobs will like watch this someday, and then they'll not hire me because of what I say in an episode.
There's a flip side to that you only get hired because of what you say.
Right, exactly. This is not one of those moments. Feel free to say no to the question, as it is a, like, would you do this question? But
Cat's dead.
let's just say that you could, you're given an opportunity to have basically anything you want in the world that is achievable by a human. Like any amount of money, any amount of anything that you could get as a human being. But in order to get it, you need to get away with murder. Would you do that? Would you accept that as a challenge?
I think that this question is what murderers think will happen. Like, I think that if they must truly think they're going to get everything they wanted by doing that.
That's interesting.
Like, removing this person will fix all my problems or make everything better for other
I feel like a
people
lot
too.
of people that murder other people, though, usually, like, kill themselves, too, afterwards.
Well, 'cause probably an immediate regret.
I
They're
would
probably
think
not
so.
planning to do that till after they've done it.
I would think so.
But they also don't get away, like, the people who do that don't get away with it.
As far as we know.
And, oh, you don't hear about the ones that do.
Yeah.
Well, the ones that, like, kill themselves after they do it probably didn't just get away with a crime.
Oh.
I don't know. That's just my guess.
Yeah, and people hate prison for some reason.
Seems
Like
pretty-
life in prison, they're like, I'd rather just leave.
Seems pretty pits.
I'll answer that. I wouldn't kill someone to get what I wanted because I'm not fully sure at this point in my life what I want, but I'm enjoying all of the new experiences I get to live. But also, just murder for personal gain seems kind of harsh. And
It doesn't have to be personal gain. What if you donate $500 trillion to a charity?
No way. You know
That's-
how much tax that is? I'm just.
What if you pay all the tax with the
I'm just-
other,
I don't
million,
know. Depends
billion
on the
dollars you
charity.
have?
Like, are they reputable?
like,
Who's
you can
gonna oversee
you
that
could do
tax?
anything. Like, you could feed every person who can't eat in the whole world.
I just
But
think-
also, isn't the question your question doesn't imply you get away with it?
Yeah, you have to do that yourself.
Yeah.
But if you do, then you can have anything
So,
you want.
This question is morphing to, like, if you were to commit a murder, potentially there would be no world hunger.
Right, but you have to get away with it, and you have to accept the scenario. And if you
Who's the detective on the case?
it depends on
No.
where you commit the
Answer.
crime.
Sounds like a question.
Depends on where you. Okay.
Like if you do it in LA, it's going to be a detective on LAPD. If you
A
do
rough cop, one day away from retirement.
it. Like there are so many murders that just probably go under the radar, like nobody even hears about them. They just face in the obituary.
Mm-hmm. Straight out.
But then there are some that are like, oh, this was a big planned thing because somebody didn't do it right or
And
whatever.
because of the nature of your question too, the person you kill doesn't have to have anything to do with what you want or the problem you're going to fix.
Exactly.
So it can be, can I get away with killing a homeless person in an alley
Oh.
solve world hunger and world peace?
Right.
You can get those things if you think you can get away with doing that, and live with yourself afterwards.
This is all true, Caleb?
This is all true, yeah.
World peace to kill a homeless person.
Yikes.
Well, you have to get away with it.
This question is morphing.
Yeah, it's, well, gosh.
In any form of the question, I would say no.
I don't know that
I'm
I
on
could
the
take
fence.
another human's life.
I'm on the fence now. Although, say you kill the homeless guy, then there's there's world peace, so there's so many people on the planet now. And you become this guy who created this,
Oh, I don't know if you get credit. Do you get credit for causing world
I
peace?
guess you wouldn't.
Well,
No, because you have to get away with killing murder. And how are you going to explain
You
that?
don't-
Oh, there's world peace. How'd you do it?
You don't get world peace doesn't happen. You can only get stuff. You could only get money and then try
Oh,
to
I
create
see.
world peace via
I was
money.
gonna die.
Oh, then no. I
Oh,
wouldn't
so
care.
then you have to oversee the process of world peace?
All you can get is anything that a human being, like a material goods. and
Oh,
stuff.
I thought all I had to do was kill a guy. I'm going to oversee world peace.
Dollar.
Not me.
I'm trying.
Oh, that's funny.
I've got to what?
These are good. I like this. Good.
Yeah, and then there's even the other question: if you had infinite money, would you trust yourself to be able to make the world a better place with it? Would you even know what to do? You think
I don't think
Breadbreaker,
that'd be
that's
my
for
goal.
to make the world a better place?
Oh.
And yeah, it wouldn't have to be, but yeah.
Wow.
I guess I'm a no.
You would instantly bring peace to that homeless person.
Oh, my God.
Right? Yeah, I mean, that's true. You can't be hungry or cold if you're dead.
Well, you can be cool.
What? Yeah.
Oh, so remember this boss that everybody got blown off to that little island?
Yeah.
So
Gosh.
we'll get to that when we get
Please, sir, can you spare some change? Nathan's
Sure, I'll spare some change.
I'll do more than that. I'll relieve your suffering.
Nirvana.
This is for you.
I've been dancing on the brink for a while.
What's
Not
your
all
answer?
of the opinions expressed in this show are held by every member of the show.
Nor will they make it into the
Nathan's
final
never gonna kill somebody.
I don't think Nathan is going to have any conversations with a homeless person the same way.
I would be
ever
really
again.
surprised if any of us ever turned out to be a psychopathic murderer.
A lot of people are surprised because it never seems like they will. Okay.
Are
There's
you
no great answer to this.
devil's advocate against yourself over
Was I? I just try to speak, what's going on.
there?
And if that's against my previous case, then so be it. New
What?
truths.
Why do these people have bricks? The person was throwing, that bug person was throwing bricks.
I don't know.
Oh,
I guess this is a siege of a temple. Might be temple chunks.
Don't use your big old pincers or anything. Go ahead, throw a brick.
I wonder if we're getting less experience because Cecily is such a high level. Because we're only getting like 300 experience for these, which is before when we were fighting elites, we were getting like 1,800.
Whatever, I'll just go to the fair. You
I'm
guys
asking. I'm asking.
That's a good question.
Well,
Although we're also higher level. Like
Yeah.
maybe they're just that much of a difference in the levels, like as you go up. Because there's only 5 of them.
Should we be over here now?
Yeah.
Behind something?
Be fighting the fight, and then when he does the wind thing from the other side,
Hello.
okay, now run up to the things and get behind the first row of pots. Or the second row of pots. Just however many pot rows you can. Okay. And then the wind will blow you into the pots.
What's your answer, Caleb?
Oh yeah, I would try to get away with
Uh-oh.
murder.
Oops, I
Run
thought
away.
that.
Run away.
I got you, Zanch.
Oops, wrong.
I am in
It's alright.
resin.
We're all good.
I'd feel obligated to humanity in any situation like that where I could potentially make people's lives that much better
Well,
to do it.
how would you kill him?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like it's important.
Stick my thumbs in their eyes.
That sounds like
Lick
he's
their
so
neck.
dead. And this is the guy that's gonna facilitate world peace.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just
I think that
kidding.
you're going to get a taste for killing real fast.
No, you know what?
If
You
you're
could-
like, this is for the betterment of mankind.
You could probably find
But it would be.
someone who wants to die. You could probably find someone.
Is that
He has to get away with it. You can't tell them.
Yeah, it would be a process. I would accept it before I would decide how I was going to do it. But I would,
But
think
you
about
would
it real
poke
hard.
his eyes out
If you
with
accepted
some-
it, would you have to kill someone?
Where
and,
are you,
and
Baker?
if so,
I'm fighting. And if so,
oh, where are you fighting?
I'm fighting the boss.
Way at the beginning?
No, at the other end that we all,
Oh.
or that I ran to. Okay, now he's going the other way again.
Here,
Uh-oh,
John the Flip.
dying.
Ah!
You would have to make an attempt on someone's life if you said yes.
And if you didn't, you would die.
Oh wait, no death happens.
No,
just
you
don't
could
get to get
you
your
could
one
attempt it in a way that made it that you didn't get caught in your attempt. Like you could get away with attempting murder.
I'm dead.
Christ.
thing. Yeah, this wind is
Cracker.
effing my heel groove.
Oh, yeah, I'm standing on you. I'm sorry. I saw your
It's
foot.
alright.
You just blown me right into this poisonous honey trap.
Yeah, that's really his main damage source is the honey traps.
Yeah, that's how I died.
Ding.
Hey, you got full health. Nice, ding.
Because I dinged. Wind blast
Let's get
helm.
the sick.
Whoa.
Oh, that was a question.
If you want that wind blast helm, you can have it. I mean,
Me?
I know it's leather, but I mean, it's not going to be nearly as good as your mail stuff. But it's
Oh,
really
sure.
good. I just have the heirloom in my helm.
Oh, resin.
Well, I guess that was a bit dark.
Thought it was good. Let's explore the dark.
I feel betrayed that people wouldn't want to help everybody.
I just
Let's teleport.
I just started watching this
I
making.
don't,
a murder.
okay, Caleb, I don't think that's fair to say that because that was not your question. Do people want to help everybody?
That is
It
ultimately.
did morph into
No.
that.
Do you
It was-
want to murder someone?
It
Get
started,
away with
would
it.
you murder?
Would you murder someone?
And do you think you could get away with it?
but it started
And,
off as
yeah, you don't necessarily honestly get what you want. You get the means to get what
Right.
you want.
You still have to do
a
the work.
lot of
You still
cash.
have like infinite money.
How would you
I've just
launder all
murdered
of
somebody
that?
who've done enough work.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you.
It's like this guy had no money until age 29, and then he came into $500 trillion.
Yeah, And then people would start investigating you a lot more. It would be a lot easier for them to figure out that you got the murder thing.
Where'd all this money come from? Nowhere?
Well, you murdered
Jesus,
this
give
guy
it
who's
to me.
unrelated.
World peace was bribed.
Well, what about this homeless guy? Did the money come from him?
He's in
No.
the same
He was
town.
homeless.
as us.
So
you
what?
still killed him.
But why were you seen talking to him? Well, because I interact with people. Like what? Come on, guys.
Can you explain
Come
this
on, guys.
footage of you
You
killing him?
you could plan it out over the course of like 10 years, and it would probably be really hard for people to catch you.
That homeless guy has to suffer so much.
Just getting more and more
It's worse.
insight into what
Alright,
you do when you're all by yourself, Caleb.
I have a different question.
All right, start of episode 187.
What would you take
Yeah.
10 years to plan? Option A, a murder.
All right.
Call that
So-
pre. Oh.
In Harry Potter,
Ugh.
there's magical candy,
Let's go back to the murder question.
and it does like cool stuff. Like there's spicy candy that makes smoke come out of your ears for a couple hours, and another candy that makes you levitate for a while. What candy would you make, and what magical effect would it have?
Ooh.
And what would it taste like? I want to know.
Mine would be like it would be like licorice things,
Mm-hmm.
and so it'd be a bag of licorice, and it would be black licorice that tastes like red licorice, and white licorice that tastes like black licorice. But when you take one of the white ones, you can only tell the truth.
Red?
Huh?
Red licorice?
Yeah. It's because the black ones taste like red licorice,
I
and
see.
the white ones taste like black.
Okay.
That's not the magic, though. When you eat the white one, you can only tell the truth for as long as the flavor's in your mouth. When you eat the black ones, you can only tell lies for as long as the flavor's in your mouth.
How long do they last?
It's just as much a flavor of licorice in your mouth. Like there's a
Oh.
little thing of licorice, and when the flavor of licorice is gone, you're back to normal. So
Okay.
it's not so much fun for you; it's fun to put into your other friend's candy.
And for for detectives. Like,
Yeah.
here, you want this candy?
10 years ago, a murder was planned.
He's opening.
No!
No!
He
Well
looks so
done.
good!
What would you call it?
Huh?
What would you call it?
Othello,
Othello?
like the board game, because they've got black and
Oh,
white tiles.
I thought you were like, cause. Okay.
Okay.
And also, lies and truth are such a big theme in the play Othello.
What would happen
that's it.
if you ate both?
Huh?
Like you take it.
I think that's how you can just enjoy the candy without any side effects. You just eat both at the same time.
Okay.
So.
But you're gonna end with one.
Yeah, you probably will.
Ooh, that'd be a fun game you could play with friends.
They're way more fun than Kinder Surprise.
What is?
That's a ripoff.
I don't know that one.
It's like a Wonder Ball kind of.
Yeah, it's a weird egg. Never mind.
Oh.
Okay, I have mine.
Honestly, when you find out what it is, it's gonna be just as disappointing.
Oh.
Mine would be a little chocolate truffle, and it would literally be the best tasting thing in the world. Like, it would just taste the best out of everything. But immediately after you were done tasting it, you became hungover.
Wow.
For how long? Like what kind of a hangover?
Like, half a day.
A half a day hangover for the best tasting candy in the world?
Yeah.
No
How long
thanks.
does the flavor last?
The flavor lasts for, like, well, you can slowly eat the truffle, too.
How?
I
So
don't.
you could stretch it out over, like, 10 minutes, probably.
Yeah, but sure. I mean, but like I could have 4 hours of drunken entertainment for a half hour or a half a day hangover.
Right. But this
Does
would
the
be the best thing in the world.
Does
Like,
the truffle change taste? So like it's the best thing in the world for you in that moment, or it always tastes the same thing?
I think it's always tastes the same, but it's experienced in a unique way by each person. It's just kind of like the best, and it's hard to
So
quantify.
it's the best, no matter what. The personal experience is the
Yeah,
best.
I mean, like, it's not gonna taste like short ribs if you're hungry for short ribs.
So kind of like the Amortentia potion, where it's the smell of things that you love, but everyone smells different things.
Yeah, somewhat. Except this is always gonna taste like candy
Okay.
or chocolate or whatever. It's just
Yeah.
gonna taste like the
It's not
best.
gonna taste what you're in the mood for.
Yeah, just the best.
Someone that hates chocolate eats it and they like chocolate.
Well, it's not necessarily made of chocolate, but yeah.
What would you call it?
Oh, what would I call it? I guess.
The best.
Oh, what's that word?
Epitome.
I would call it oh
Good for you.
no. You might have to come back to me.
Okay.
Mine would be a cinnamon ring, like a a healthy sized cinnamon ring, like a quarter of an inch thick ring of cinnamon that you put in your mouth and you stick your tongue through, and and when it's in your mouth, you are only singing the things that you're saying.
I like it.
And your mood dictates the type of song that it is.
Alright, you got some serious situation.
Yeah, what's up with that? Why is Nervy dead?
We get it.
Yeah, but why is
No
Nervy
comment.
dead?
Oh no,
I just got hit for 280,000.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, weird.
Anybody hear that?
200,000?
280,000 total.
Nathan should have healed better.
No
I
way,
just
that's
want to
just
say
how
I
it
died
matters.
first.
Yeah. Were you in a different group?
Huh? I
We're not
didn't
the
think
boss.
so.
Okay, what is your candy? You eat this candy and you have to sing anything you're thinking?
You don't have to. You just do. You can't even even if you don't want to.
Is your like internal voice also singing?
Is it truth or lies?
It's whatever you want to be saying, and you don't even have to form it into like song lyrical type of things.
But it's like the kind of singing where you're also eating, so it's like
No. You're not eating it. It's a ring around the tongue.
Oh. Does it dissolve or something? Or?
Yeah, eventually it dissolves and you've
Wow.
swallowed all of it.
And what would the name of this be?
Is it spicy like cinnamon?
Yeah.
So you probably get like a baby burn from having it around the same location.
There is a price to pay.
Baby burn.
Baby burn. Baby burn.
Don't go burn.
It's Christmas time in the summer.
Sounds like a mattress sale.
Guys, can we just talk about something real fast?
Mm.
Isn't Sleep Train the stupidest name?
Sleep train?
You know what Sleep Train is?
What's it for?
Oh my
Mattress
gosh, you guys that don't know what Sleep... You know what Sleep Train is.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it dumb?
It's super dumb. I don't
Thank
get
you
it.
so very much. It's
Trains
super
don't
dumb.
even have sleeper cars anymore,
Yeah.
hardly.
Oh, a train that you sleep on.
There's no Sleep Country anymore.
Hmm.
Sleep Country,
Is Sleep
USA. Mm-mm.
Why
Not
buy a
thing.
mattress anywhere else?
Now it's
No,
sleep.
Sleep Train.
That's the name of their business?
Yeah.
Oh, that's ridiculous. I didn't know what you were saying.
They're like, what's
Yeah.
cooler than a country?
Ice
A
cream.
train.
Oh, also, the coolest thing I thought about Sleep Country was that it would change to be whatever country you were in, it felt like, because they would just put Canada to the same
Yeah.
tune as USA, which was so funny when I heard it the first
Sleep
few times.
country, Uruguay.
Why a mattress anywhere else?
Oi!
Why I gotta buy this?
Oh, he's doing that thing where we take a lot of
Sleep
damage.
Country, France.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
Whoa, Narby, it's up to
He
you.
annihilated all of us.
Detonate.
Come on. Cool down.
Trying.
You're gonna get it.
Yeah,
No.
Narb.
Gildas
way.
coming in.
Down
That
to
was
the
crazy.
I popped all my
He
cooldowns.
killed all four of us.
I
Yeah.
popped all my
Yeah.
cooldowns right before
Blah.
his big blast,
Wow.
which was like a lot of damage mitigation.
Nathan, what's your candy?
I almost have it.
I got
Very
some-
close.
I got
It's
some
called
extra candy.
Singing Man. That's the candy. The Singing Man ring.
It took me a sec.
It's a Singing Man ring.
Oh, that's funny. Singing one.
What are you doing there? Singing one. Just singing one.
Actually, that sounds like a Star Wars bad guy or character. Sing one ring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Caleb, when we were talking about the new Star Wars thing, this isn't a spoiler. This isn't spoilers, but what's interesting to look up, maybe if you've seen the movie, it'd be interesting, is to look up George Lucas quotes about this particular trilogy when he was talking about it in the 80s.
Oh.
And
Oh.
what his plans for it would have been.
About the sequel trilogy?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, to see what he thought he was going to say, because some of it's true, some of it's happened, and some of it's like,
You're like-
they're clearly not doing that.
Wow, he is just going off something. That's interesting. I will look that up. Oh, what's the name of that law that's like for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction?
Equilibrium?
No.
Newton's
Dispersion.
law.
Just
Newton's
disperse.
Third law of motion.
Well, that would
The theory of relativity, right?
theory of relativity.
Isn't that the theory of relativity?
Distribution?
I think it is the law of motion. I'm pretty sure.
It's like one of the Newton's laws.
Well, I guess I would call them fig Newtons. Wait, damn it.
Snap.
I mean,
Isaac, what you're doing there?
yeah, I don't know, something based on that.
Okay, I have mine. It is a breath mint that allows you to fly until it's dissolved.
That's so overpowered.
It's
It
very
won't be overpowered. It's mild.
It's very overpowered for a mint, and for
I mean,
Well-
I would buy it.
It's like
everybody would buy it. It's like heirlooms.
the name of it would be Prototype Z920.
That's kind of,
So
the name makes it a little more
on
like
this way.
skeptical. I'm
Well,
like,
it's on. Oh wait, I was about to say something
can't
dumb.
attack
Never
that?
mind.
Any other questions about this prototype mint?
What kind of mint is it?
Winter Fresh.
That
Only
sucks.
available in Winter Fresh.
I wouldn't want spearmint. Makes me feel like I'm eating toothpaste.
Mm-hmm.
Where
I
did
wonder-
it go?
We're through the thing.
Oh.
I wonder
man,
how many
screw it,
people
killing
would die.
Hold on. We don't need to talk to him yet. We can come help you.
I wonder how many people would die because their mint actually accidentally ran out as they were flying.
I would imagine it would have a slow fall property.
Yeah.
After.
I haven't worked
Fiend
there.
Death cigarettes.
I already did. And then I got up again because I thought we had them.
Oh. Oh, you lived. Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Now what we doing? Oh, we're going out here.
a lot of scientists have broken bones in the giant warehouse where they test these mints.
Mine would be like kind of like a Starburst or Jolly Rancher thing where it's got like a whole different bunch of types in the bag or what have you. But each different kind will turn your ears into the ears of a different animal.
Oh,
Just for fun.
and then can you hear like those animals?
I think so, yeah.
Whoa, that's a Narby candy.
What?
You love different animal parts.
Oh yeah,
It's a theme.
I do. Different
Alright, ready?
above the waist animal parts.
It's an interesting distinction to make. No.
And I would call them lobe lozenges.
Low lozenge.
I've got my head wrapped around this movie mashup so hard that I can't even be in the moment.
Because you're thinking about them so
Yeah.
much.
No, I have two, and I want to give a third, but I don't. I don't have a. I feel like it should be easy to get the third, and I can't seem to do it.
It doesn't have to be 3 to be good.
I know, but I have 3 or 2 that I really feel would
Benefit
be
from
nice
that third.
from a third.
Whoa.
When are we gonna hear it?
Well, I could just do 2 of them, but I guess I'm saying it out loud because I don't like that I'm not like totally in the moment. Because I feel the flow with y'all, but I'm just so intently.
I think reveal the prototype. Ah,
Oh yeah, it's that boss. Just no.
Demolicious, get in there.
leave nothing but a pile of ash.
Bunch of ash holes.
Ash hole. A rare
What
Whoa,
the
whoa.
heck? Why can't I do it? Did that guy just poof? Poof?
Yeah.
You shoot them once and they're dead.
Because they're holding
they're the
explosives.
explosives, guys.
Oh, well that guy died normal.
Some of them will just die normal too, because the sap does a lot of damage.
So if WoW could be played, like, in a VR headset in first person, do you think you'd enjoy that more than playing it at a computer normally?
Yeah.
For our viewers, that means virtual reality.
Anyone who was curious.
Someone just threw a freaking bomb at me.
Yeah.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I got you on some help.
I don't know that.
Let me show that.
I just can't figure out if it's gonna be another gimmick thing like motion controls, or if it's gonna like actually redefine gaming.
I think it will eventually get to a point where it is how you game, because isn't enough fiction that's clearly the goal for video games, is that you. But I don't know if this new one will be that takeover. No.
Yeah.
I like how the pandas bring the things and drop them off, but don't throw them over the edge. It's like, you're right there.
Yeah.
Bunch of lazy pandas.
Finish the job.
I feel like there would become a group of people that would play with virtual reality, and then there would start to be servers for those types of people. Because initially they would have less control than a keyboard and mouse.
Mm.
Well, I think virtual reality wouldn't be any good for the first, 5 years.
Well, the way that it is right now is that all it is the visual display. You still are using a keyboard and mouse to play, or a controller or whatever.
Oh,
But it's just you're wearing a headset that
would be trippy.
but you look to control
Oh,
your
that
camera.
I'd hate it.
Whoa.
I wouldn't be able to do that.
That'd be
I mean,
crazy.
I wanna
would
try
try
it.
that. I'd
Because
have to
my
try that.
hands would be moving in front of me, but those aren't my hands.
Right. Apparently it's really immersive to people who have done it. I don't know.
I already have the thing where if I play too much Call of Duty, when I go into another room and back into my own world, I'm confused a little bit. I feel like that would be too intense for me. Maybe.
I would give it a go, for certain.
I'd try it, but I just think that'd be very strange. Because for me, the keyboard and mouse system is the best system for WoW, undoubtedly. It's not the most conducive to how my hands and how my brain thinks for playing games.
Right.
And so to be seeing my hands holding a gun in front of me and seeing them move around with a sword or something, and I'm not doing that,
Yeah.
I think that would trip me out a lot.
I think there's probably just something about looking around and seeing the game around you that feels immersive regardless of whatever else is happening.
If it came
Yeah.
with gloves that picked up what you were doing, would you be more interested in it?
Yeah, if I'm doing the stuff,
Mhm.
I think that
If it put pressure against your finger pads when you pick something up.
yeah,
Okay.
something like that where it's virtual reality. My first answer was what I was thinking. Yeah, that would make this game amazing. You'd never want to step out of the
Yeah.
World of Warcraft.
Think about that with the glove. You could pick up a heft of thing and it would put weight to you.
Yeah, it would just inflate the things near your hand or something.
Oh yeah, and it comes with a midsection wrap, and if you get a melee hit or kick, you just get a little
It does just something. Yeah, not even pain, but just
No.
something for you. Oh, that's where it was.
Yeah, but how would you move forward is the thing. Oh,
Treadmill.
Yeah, you're on a treadmill.
People own those.
So
A
you
guys.
360.
Yeah.
A 360 treadmill.
And you could
Mhm.
sit down and just
Like
have
a
your feet
holodeck.
on it.
I know that PlayStation's working on their own VR thing, and they've created a controller for it that's basically a regular PlayStation controller broken in half, and you're holding half of it in each hand.
Yeah, that
And they
looks
have
cool.
motion controls, so you can swing stuff.
Nice.
There's still you move forward by pushing forward on the stick, but
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a while before that type of thing is commercialized.
Yeah, yeah.
I would love to be able to plug a chip into my brain though, and just
Oh.
be able to think everything and do it.
What is it in
Oh.
Minority Report where you can go and it's kind of like a Total Recall thing he goes through, and it's you can I forget what it is. He hides there very briefly,
Hmm.
Oh, isn't that where the precogs hang out?
but it's precog technology for normal people. Yeah,
Oh.
you can
Hmm.
live anything, and he walks through and he can see all these people experiencing these things they're not experiencing, accepting award ceremony,
Yeah, some
Do-
kind of. I don't know.
But it's the concept of Total Recall of well, yeah, Total Recall, you wake up and you just have the memories of having done cool stuff. But in that version of Minority Report, you're like, you think you're doing it.
Whoa.
It's pretty interesting.
But all of that's like my manipulation rather than virtual reality.
Once virtual reality games become a thing, turn-based games are just gonna suck.
Once virtual reality becomes a thing, it's going to be a lot harder to get these people who love this kind of entertainment, I am included in that category, to want to leave it.
I think what we
Yeah.
start to see is turn-based games popping up in these virtual reality games.
Yeah, your board games will be exciting.
Oh, like
because
people
you're
would just
playing
play a
it.
board game in WoW
So
or
you can
something
sit down with your friends and play
Play
a turn-based
Hearthstone.
game. Yeah.
as your WoW character. Yeah, that's... I don't know. I kind of think that once VR happens, that people are... If there's, like... Let's say Facebook makes an MMO, right? And, like, the whole world is playing it in VR, and it's just, like, this weird thing that's just somehow social networking MMO.
Yeah.
Like, people are going to create jobs within it.
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be a paid position to, like, go farm some like points for somebody or whatever. And, like, you could have, like, a real job in your MMO. And then, like, you get off work, but you want to, for playtime, you want to play in your MMO. So then, like,
Go to that special.
your work and your recreation is all in the thing, and then you go to sleep outside of it.
And you have to decide if you're going to spend your money on food for you or food for your virtual character.
Right.
So you can keep playing.
Or maybe, like, if there's Facebook and Amazon integration, like, you can buy food that will be for your character and for you.
Or maybe while you're in this virtual reality, your like body can be used as like a battery for a giant supercomputer.
Matrix.
We are changing the world tonight.
We are.
There
But
would
that's what it is. Isn't that what the Matrix is? Is a virtual
Yeah.
reality that everybody is playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and charging energy.
for
Yeah.
the longest time Morpheus wouldn't believe it, but that's what it was.
For the longest time.
Whoa!
Yes.
For the longest
In this
time.
virtual reality, there would become a group of people, I know this, that would want to go a level deeper. So they would log in, they would meet at the this predestined point, and then they would go a level deeper into another world.
So they're playing a game inside the game?
Yeah.
A VR game inside the game?
Like Final Fantasy VII, when you could be Cloud in the arcade and do a snowboarding game inside Final Fantasy VII.
There's always going to be the next. I think it's human nature to want
That
to.
game was so fun.
Fine.
I probably spent like a fifth of my time racing those damn birds and doing the snowboarding.
in a
down the
game
hill.
within a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in the remake of, because they're remaking Final Fantasy
Yeah.
VII, that game's going to be, and it's just going to be SSX tricky.
Sorry, what? Oh, SSX.
It's just going to be the whole thing.
The game within the game gets better.
Yeah, the game of the game is
It's
just
weird because
really
once we do have a game like that, there could be an infinite number of games within games.
Nothing would ever seem.
an Inception game.
Whoa. Oh. Tendrils know no bounds.
Oh yeah, tendrils. Tendrils.
I guess Inception's rules on time kind of follow video game time rules, huh? Like
Oh, like days happen faster. In a
days
game.
happens faster in the video game.
Yeah, they would, but they seem normal once you get into it, but it's not
Right.
compared to the level higher.
Yeah.
Do we have to throw these bombs at him?
I
or
do.
something?
That's all I'm
yeah,
doing.
It helps.
Thanks, Billy.
It does 25,000 damage to each of them, and I can throw them at you guys,
Oh,
and
I'm
it doesn't hurt you.
at his shield.
Oh, maybe.
Like to break it or something.
No, I was not doing that. I was
Okay.
just.
Well, he comes out anyway. I guess we've done this twice before, so we know it works.
Twice.
I think it hurts him though too. I'm pretty sure that the those balls will hurt him too.
Oh,
We'll see. I'm gonna throw a couple at him and see what it does. No, it's an absorb.
there would still be music left to write. Wah wah wah. What else could I do? I'm so inspired by you. Longest time.
Oh.
Oh, longest time.
I can walk into your bubble, dude.
If you had to make the choice to leave the Matrix or stay and just forget that you found out that it was there, what would you do?
Fucking leave. You get all the superpowers.
Oh, but you gotta live in the. Alright, so that's. I would stay in the Matrix.
You wouldn't
With the
wanna know?
wool pull over my eyes.
In Matrix canon, what happens when people die?
Are you asking what happens when you die in the Matrix?
Yeah.
Well,
Wait. Not. Okay, clarify that a little bit more.
When in the Matrix, if I were to die normally in my real life, what would that mean for if I was plugged into the Matrix?
you would die in the Matrix.
And then they can't use me for
Yeah, you.
stuff
It
anymore?
would seem to me that they would get the most out of humans by allowing them to
start over or something, yeah. So but is that never explained in the Matrix?
Maybe this is going to be too deep for what we're doing, but maybe what that actually is the idea of reincarnation and the life cycle of the human body in the Matrix is, say it's 100 years as it can be preserved, but in the timeline of what is actually happening, like let's say that we're in the Matrix right now, in the timeline of what's happening, one of my 100-year lifetimes here is maybe like just a smidgen of what it is there, and so if I die early here, I am reincarnated down the timeline of the Matrix.
Didn't they say that the reason that people die is because their brain thinks it's so real?
Yeah, but they're just movie writers.
Yeah,
We're talking
sure.
about reality.
Well,
here.
and if you knew it wasn't real, would you die? Like if you went back to the Matrix? Oh, because you would have to forget about it.
Well, it
'cause-
didn't work with Cyrus or whatever his name was. That
Cypher.
Cypher. That was a really dumb plot point because he was unplugged. He couldn't go back into the Matrix because he didn't have anybody to plug him in, and his body would die because it wasn't nourished by those things. So there's like no way that he could.
Yeah, he's just gonna
Yeah.
have his own chair.
Well,
Right, he's gonna die. 2 weeks after he plugs himself in because his body would just die.
unless he was asking for safe passage to the machine city or whatever, and they would put him back in.
To be plugged back in.
Yeah,
Yeah, just gotta let one of those
Just a lot of trust.
yeah.
in like things that have been trying to kill you for forever.
Yes.
Right.
Well, that's what happens when you're a selfish idiot, Cypher.
Let's use the time thing against this boss once it happens.
I have already used it.
Oh, yeah, there's
It
5
has
minutes
5
left.
minutes
I
left.
see.
But
So-
what I can do, real quick,
Oops.
is
Just
Let's go.
That was an accident.
never mind.
Just start running through the vases right when he starts to fly.
Oh, and we got see the problem last time was that I didn't know he went on the other side.
Yeah.
Like I thought he went on the other side of this bridge, which is why I jumped off the first time.
Okay, so go.
And avoid the pools.
Yeah.
Get behind the pots.
Tots. It's every one of us.
Just a pot with a pot's courage. It knows
Pot
nothing
man.
but a plant.
Ah.
It'll never fail.
Oh, we can interrupt that.
Okay.
Cigarettes. You're shooting some kind of bug gun?
Go again, the other way.
Is it a bug gun?
I don't know. There's
Some kind of
That's Cobra shot,
weird.
I'm guessing.
Oh, this boss is a breeze.
Punctuation.
Seal the deal.
That was not clean.
The burp?
Nope.
Woohoo.
All
that
right.
was way easier than.
Fist weapon.
Breeze swept hood, huh?
Whoa, that looks kind of dank.
Darby, jump off your.
All right, I'll do it. It can be in my offhand, right?
I actually can't.
Go. I'm
Oh,
gonna do it. I'll do it. I've never done a fist weapon. Might as well put one on.
Yeah.
Fist
You should-
weapon.
That hat's probably good for you, Bread Breaker.
What the?
There it is.
Wasn't there?
Daddy's got a fist weapon.
I was gonna try to leap, but it wouldn't let me.
Oh.
All right. Leave the teleport out of dungeon.
I'm almost
We are
back
definitely
to
not getting to 90 today.
No.
If we do like 4 more,
I just
will.
got to 89.
Yeah, I mean I'm 20% into 89.
We could buy that elixir of the rapid XP.
We can go check out where it's at.
Oh, I guess if it's like super cheap.
Like at that 1500.
If it's at 2,000, it would be worth it probably.
10G.
Because we don't have to buy one for Scooter.
Oh.
And we actually wouldn't probably have to buy one for Nathan either.
Yeah,
Where's
I'm
he
almost
at?
at 80. I'm
He's-
almost at 90.
They're 3,500.
So you only need 3 though. So that's only. That still works.
It's only what, Nathan? What is that?
It's only almost 10,000.
It's
Slightly over.
more than 10,000.
It would be
You rushed
14.
me. I felt rushed.
It would be 14,000 to get us there. I don't think that we need to rush into that.
Yeah.
Would be
Everybody
what?
repair. Everybody should repair.
Tra-la-la-la.
I
You're
wonder.
back? Oh, you're gone.
It's probably not worth it. It's probably worth it more to just try to get to 90. Or were you saying that we're not going to even make it to 90 this session? But
I don't think we're gonna make it to 90 this session.
Okay.
James just dinged, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Do we have any new dungeons?
No.
Well,
Oh,
how long
unless
have
we're
we
all
been?
89.
How long have we been
Are
going
we
so
all
far?
89?
I think so.
Yeah. If James is.
It doesn't matter. We don't have.
That doesn't
any
make
business.
sense. What am I doing wrong? Repair all items.
Click the silver one, not the golden one.
Okay, so one.
The golden one takes from the guild bank, and we're only allowed 50 gold per day
Whoops.
from that.
Huh.
And if we have repairs that are above 50 gold,
I think you
says we
raised
can't.
it, right?
Or maybe you did raise it.
No, I didn't think those were connected. So using those as repairs,
Like the gold repair.
It
draws
uses the
from
gold from my guild bank.
I
didn't
know that,
either.
but what I'm saying is like,
We have a withdrawal amount or something,
oh,
and that counts for that. I don't know what it is.
it shouldn't.
There might be a separate setting for it. How much time have we been in the session for?
Hour and a half.
Oh, there's a horde.
Yeah, there is. Don't go outside.
I am helping take him down.
Like if we can, we've been having pretty long downtimes in between the instances.
Well, we could definitely hit another instance. I don't have a problem with that, but
Who's here? Yeah, we're at 143 on that, but it's
Threadbreaker has died.
I'm about to die too.
I was helping the Plutmeister.
Oh,
It's a level 100 though.
I'm not
Oh
gonna
yeah,
touch
I
that.
died.
Dank
There's
Kush.
like so many people though. I thought we had a chance.
It looked good, till it was terrible.
People that are higher level than you have like a miss chance against that's really high. So
This
it's like
person
almost
has
like you can't do anything.
875,000 health that you're fighting.
Not fighting him anymore.
875. No, now 909,000. I don't know how
That's
that
a lot.
happened,
But
Fine ability.
but 918,000.
Okay.
they're still out here.
How did they even get that much? I mean, I'm almost 100 and I don't even have like 40,000. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think that at 100, I mean, right now our item levels are in the 300s or 400s, and at the, at level cap they'll be 600 and something. So I don't know.
Cigarettes.
Oh, I got the honorable kill there.
Ooh.
Nice. From standing next to it.
Oh, Cigarettes is back. Oh, that's your ghost.
Oh hey Billy, do you just have a blue gem off the top of your sack?
Yes. Where's a bank that's not the guild bank?
In that big old bank room.
Yeah.
Yeah, right in the middle.
Blue.
Loot.
Anything tanky, or strengthy, or just not castery really.
Castery.
Alright, I got a bunch of stuff.
Do you have how's the progress on that movie mash?
I just got the 2, and I'm really not satisfied delivering it as a twosome.
No.
Triplets or nothing.
I think that's just regular. Twosome. Well, I've had a lot of twosomes.
You look like Breadbreaker.
It's just normal.
Ooh.
I copied him.
Who looks like Bread Breaker?
Scooter Poot and Breadbreaker both look
Whoa.
like Breadbreaker.
Picture. Snap a pic.
Oh no, Dark Kush! Get out of here.
There's a little goblin,
ice
too.
block if you
I
can.
did, just in time.
Your ice block is me.
Yeah.
That's wacky.
Dank Kush, you little
Alright, so
stank Kush. more
strength and stamina.
Oh, that's beautiful.
like Stank Kush.
Acceptor of the
Where
acceptor.
did he go? Did he kill both of you guys again?
No, he missed me. I ran inside.
He killed Breadbreaker dead. I'm looking at him dead.
Dead Breaker.
Done killed me.
Dead
Where'd he
Baker.
go?
Accept.
I don't know. I think he freaks out whenever I hit him with the crows. Because then I run away too. I'm like, crows, do your bidding.
So what was the reason we couldn't do a battleground earlier?
Scooter Poot's 90, so she can't do the same battlegrounds as us. Ours are capped at 89.
Whoa.
Sorry.
There he is.
Scooter.
Oh, there's my little tiny skeleton. Hello.
Overqualified for this dungeon.
It's not a dungeon.
Battleground.
Yeah.
That's what I meant, Tom Cruise.
Oh gosh, come on! Have got to be so many movies that end in this word that I'm trying to make a movie end with.
Wish I could help you.
Just wanna help.
Why don't
Oh,
you
he's
take
back.
it from the other direction? Is it impossible? Is it a weird word?
No. No, the other one actually seems like it should have plenty of beginnings. But
Run, blue.
Well, should we queue up and then think
Yeah.
Oh
about
no,
doing
we got
it?
you again.
Might as well. We're gonna have to.
which
this
one do you guys
sometime.
want to do?
Jade Serpent. Iceman Snake.
I would just do the highest level one.
Yeah, one that's going to get us a nice experience.
All right,
It's not that same one.
It's the sap one again.
Is that the one we just been doing?
Yeah. But now that we got that end boss nailed, I think it'll be fine.
Oh, Gate of the Setting Sun is also same level.
Before we do one of the bosses, I want to make that silly feast that I got at the Dark Moon Fair.
All right.
We can dress us all fancy.
Entering episode 189. This is your episode, Caleb.
Ooh.
Better say something interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Anytime.
If there was one moment in the entire history of time in the universe, like, say you got to go watch an hour of whatever time you wanted, what would it be?
Any time period?
Yeah. Or any specific event or whatever. But you're just a spectator.
Can they see you?
No.
When Doc Brown made the DeLorean.
Billy, that never happened. Billy, that was a movie.
Yeah, but it's based on a true story, right?
Oh, really?
Inspired by true events.
It just hasn't happened yet.
Oh yeah, Cecily. If it's something that hasn't ever happened, then does it fizzle?
Yeah, it's gotta be something that that has happened at some point.
Like if I say it's the first time that I lick Mike Tyson.
You say lick him?
Yeah, if that
As in-
never happens, then I just don't. It doesn't happen.
It has to have already happened.
Oh, it has to have already happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to lick Mike Tyson?
No, I was trying to pick
But
something
do
that
you
would
want
never
to?
happen.
Don't say no like you're just passing it off. I'm asking a question.
No, I don't want to lick
All
Mike
right.
Tyson.
Okay.
Do you want to lick Mike Tyson?
I don't.
Okay, just
You
say.
talking
But to
about
be
as in,
fair,
like,
Billy didn't just say, I just licked Mike Tyson.
Right, I know, because I was using it as an example for something
Lick.
that would never happen.
I was thinking lick as in beat him up in a boxing match.
Thanks, Nathan.
But this is not the 50s.
Clarification.
I'm gonna give him a
would have
cauliflower ear.
It could be if you want to go look at an hour of the 50s.
I would take an hour of one of two times, and the first being when Nikola Tesla met Thomas Edison. The second being Nikola Tesla hanging out in his laboratory with Mark Twain.
So you're able to. Can you split the times?
No, I'd just pick one of those. And if I had to pick one over the other, then I'd pick the one in his laboratory with Mark Twain.
Yeah.
But I really want to know what happened in that first meeting with him and Edison. I think Edison was a big old dick to him.
EOD.
Probably.
It would be infuriating to know the truth.
Because it
Yeah.
would probably be different than any documentary that's ever been told.
Yeah, I'm
about
sure
it.
it would be.
Yeah.
Well,
I would want to see the end of the reign of Cleopatra.
No. The very end, so her on her deathbed?
No, but the hour before she died, leading up to her death.
Yeah.
That would. Okay.
But
So
how
she's
come?
just
So that's when she was at her hottest.
Ooh, James, you and me.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know
good.
about what yours is. But that's good
Cleopatra
for me.
coming at you.
I'm a big Cleopatra buff. I'd like to settle the controversy as
Oh,
to
I
whether or
rolled
not she actually died
Oh, I
via
rolled
asp
eight.
bite.
Oh,
And I
rolled
would
eight for
also like to
25.
see if there was anything supernatural involved with any element of her death or leading up to her death. And I would also like to see the hour beforehand a little bit of like what Egypt looked like at that time.
Whoa. So in this hour, are you only looking at her, or can you roam around and
Oh, yeah.
come back?
I'm imagining it's like those Harry Potter things where they pull the stuff out of your head.
And
The
that's
Harry Potter
exactly what I was
memories.
thinking of, the pensive moments.
Yeah.
Pensive. Yeah, you can walk around and stuff and look at whatever you want in that area.
Mm-hmm.
That
In
you're
that memory area.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'd like to hang out in Tesla's laboratory. It's pretty cool.
1 hour, huh?
I would choose the hour following the Big Bang, just like the Big Bang or however it happened. However the universe came to be, I would want to see that first hour.
It's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Ah.
Not a lot of solid footing, but
Yeah,
Pretty
there'd be a
interesting.
lot of like floating, I think.
yeah.
But how can you float in nothingness?
It wouldn't matter.
Because there's not even nothing in
Well, you'd be a
nothingness.
memory, so
The matter.
Memories can float in nothingness, people.
I think so. We've proved it here.
A memory can exist without a vessel to remember?
I wonder if I were to observe that, would I be observing it? I couldn't be from the plane of existence we're in because it wouldn't have happened yet, right at the beginning. So would I be observing it from another plane? Like, I don't know.
Why wouldn't it have happened yet?
Because if I see the Big Bang, there's nothing before it.
Right. But you said you wanted to do it the hour afterwards.
No, the first out for starting from the creation of the or happening of the universe, whichever you want to call it.
And you would be the closest to the biggest explosion ever,
Ugh,
which would be interesting to stay focused on the center of it.
yeah.
I don't.
So I
Just
don't know.
the tangent of that. I don't think the Big Bang is like the most sound theory.
Well, it is just a theory. I personally like the multiverse theory, the sheet theory.
I'd like to think there's multiple univi.
Yeah.
James, Nathan.
If I had 1 hour, gosh, I guess I would just watch the D-Day landing just to see like
Whoa.
how intense humanity can get when they're flinging everything at one central area.
That's so intense.
I feel it would give me real perspective on just
Everything.
The worst.
PTSD.
It might make you very depressed though.
yeah, I'd want to see it.
I'd probably get depressed.
I was thinking along those lines too. I was thinking, over the holiday season, I watched the movie Titanic. So the hour after it hit
Oh.
the iceberg, it didn't
Oh,
it didn't take an hour to sink.
Because you could like walk around the
Didn't
boat.
it take more than that?
It took less than that.
Oh, less than that.
It was less than an hour after the iceberg.
40 minutes or so?
Something like that, yeah. So
Yeah, I mean that would be like a 40-minute TV show, going around watching a bunch
I
of people.
did not
Bosses
suggest it for that reason.
Right.
A 40-minute TV
No
show.
commercial.
But I suggested it because it's similar morbid curiosity like Nathan. Like, but then the other thing I thought of, like, it'd be really fun to watch the first hour of filming on the first ever Star Wars. New Hope, shot one, take one.
Oh wow.
Just
Yep.
be
Yeah.
around while they're doing it. Like, no one there knows what they're doing. But, like, this is weird.
That'd be interesting to watch the original cast of Star Wars just like eat their lunch on the set. What
Yeah.
I talk about.
I talked about this in college with a friend, a similar thing, and his answer was always to watch the first performance of Hamlet. That was when it wasn't.
First?
Like, so you guys had multiple like times where you talked about this question, and he had the same answer every time. What a dick.
It
really
was like an
Hamlet.
ongoing conversation.
Yeah, but if every time you chose the same thing, I mean, I guess that just means he was like really into that option, but
I am saying this as the only person named after a Shakespeare character. Hamlet's alright. It's not that great.
Not the best. What do you think is the best one?
The best one? When you say best, what do you mean?
Like, which one do you think is the most, like...
The least not great.
Which one would you go
Well,
see?
one that I think that is the most accessible and probably, shows a lot of his really great, great work and has dramatic moments and some funny moments, I really think is A Midsummer Night's Dream. There's lots of different kinds of characters and there's lots of different themes in there.
Let me rephrase. If all of Shakespeare's works were burning except for one, and you could only
Except for
save
one.
one.
Oh, my personal favorite. I don't know. That's harder.
well, as the only one of us who's named after a Shakespeare character, I would hope that no one would need to answer beyond you.
I don't know how to respond to that. I don't know what was the best one. I don't know. It's
Another thing to think about is like, regardless of how good they are, which Shakespeare play had the most interesting first performance, potentially, like based on at what point in his career it was.
I think supposedly The Tempest would have the most interesting one because that was the last one performed while he was alive, and a lot of people think that Prospero is the main character is him talking, he's written himself into that part. Sycorax is from that show.
Right.
It's the only character that doesn't show up on stage. She's a sea witch, and I think I could be wrong here that he did play Prospero in some of the performances. So
That's interesting.
as a really really old playwright, because he's an actor too. But I think that could be complete fabrication. Richard III is awesome. I'd save that one.
Oh, is that
False
that king who they found buried in a parking lot?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the twisted spine.
Yeah, I remember being so fascinated by that, and when I saw the documentary where they found him, I was like, what? I love that kind of stuff. One of my favorite shows is Time Team. You seen that? Anyone?
Time Team. I have not.
It's this English television show where they
Nice.
just go to different locations like schools and fields and churches and stuff and try to dig stuff up and find out new things.
I thought of the third one.
Oh,
Nice. All right.
Here it comes.
All right.
Okay.
This is a few episodes in the making.
Summertime. Yeah.
No, this
Yeah.
just happened.
Summertime.
Just me.
Youthful desires. Lead to a dramatic arm wrestling tournament, which takes place after a best friend's death, in a culmination of war.
I don't know what that arm wrestling movie's called. Oh, pull over the... What's that called? Guys, you know that arm wrestling movie?
No.
You're the only one that can get it, James.
There's an arm wrestling movie?
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone.
Oh.
Over the top. Over the top. That's the arm wrestling movie, is Over the Top.
I'm sure it
And
was.
that's the middle movie. Because over is really easy to end with, and top is really beginning to start with.
Well, then the final one's pretty obvious too. Then.
Uh-huh.
So then.
Is
So
it
I couldn't have
obvious?
just given you the two because
Right.
they've been
It is not.
So then the first one was the.
Summer adoration and mingling. That was not.
a youthful teen will do anything to get a girl, while he watches Sylvester Stallone in an arm wrestling match, and Tom Cruise is in Top Gun.
Oh, so that's the third. Just
We had already established that, right? I guess not.
I mean,
Oh.
that's what I was thinking when I
I
said
thought
that it
that
was
too,
really
but not
obvious.
based on the description, just because of the word top.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not gonna be like top of the charts.
They
Booker.
think it's all over the Top Gun. I don't know if it.
It actually is gonna. It's a really weird mashup that does work legally, but is weird.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
legally.
Yeah.
Oh. Under. No.
No.
So like, what we have for the first one is like boy, girl, summer, happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it ends in
okay. All right. So a teenage boy who is overachieving in the love department, but can't seem to make it happen. Then the rest.
Oh, I bet that the reason why it's a squeeze is because the word is
Is lover.
stop.
Huh?
The word is stop.
No, it's not. It's not. No, Top Gun is correct. It's because the first.
Oh,
word
you're right,
is
the
lover.
fir-
It's not over. It's lover.
Oh, you're right. Okay, right. Over is the word that it was a.
Over the top.
Or
gun.
cover.
Yeah, cover. I think it's lover. Something lover. Well, I don't know any movies.
Or maybe it's Rover and it's a dog movie.
It's a
Ooh,
clover.
BOE.
Oh yeah.
I'll need that.
Now down for some dosh.
Oops. Oh wait.
Overachieving.
Shoot.
Did it bind you? Or
It will. Ugh. That sucks. I did not mean to do that.
Taking a stab here.
Yeah.
The Notebook over the Top Gun.
But that stab.
That's
doesn't
not
make
a
any
stab,
sense.
Nathan.
It doesn't make any sense. If I wanted to do the Notebook, I would have just had it earlier.
That was some wild stabbing.
That was some wild.
That's
stabbing.
not like swinging. That's not like swing away. That's like you're not up to bat yet, and you're just swinging.
Yeah.
I-
Yeah. You're batting cleanup, but the first man's on the plate. And you're swinging your bat in the glove.
What about Clover? Isn't there like an Irish movie like Through Fields of Clover, the Top Gun?
See, now you guys are experiencing my battle through all of this.
They're trying to figure out.
Summer lover. The Top Gun.
You're
That would be
surprisingly close.
Clover?
No. Can't buy me low over the top.
Oh.
Can't buy me lover the Top Gun.
Can't buy me low over the top.
That's oh my goodness.
Can't buy me lover the Top Gun. Can't buy me lover the Top Gun.
I would try to think of a better one, but I saw how painful that was. So
It wasn't painful. It's just
No,
like you
yeah.
have over the top and Top Gun, and you're
Yeah.
like, that's perfect, but it's too easy with just those two.
Right.
Alright, I'm gonna make that thing real quick.
Oh yeah. Num num.
Let's all get fancy real quick.
What does it give you?
Cave
It gives you versatility for 20 minutes and you get well fed.
I have 28 mastery for 35 minutes, so I'm gonna just stick with that.
Mastery, versatility. What
I'm
are
gonna
they?
eat your thing.
Good.
Yeah, we changed the way we look, Billy. It's a
Oh.
big deal.
Yeah,
Casting.
everyone gets fancy, so. Billy doesn't want to be fancy.
It's just that my mastery is so nice for me.
What are we doing at this fire? Are you
I
cooking
had
the
to-
meal right now?
Just
Oh, yeah.
chilling. I got 4 spirit. I'm digging it.
Why didn't it set down? There it is.
Oh, it's big.
It's a big table.
Oh,
that.
let's see. I will eat from.
Ooh, squid arm.
Whoa!
this part.
Oh my
Did we become
goodness.
fan? Oh my goodness, look at us! Ah, I've got a
You
little
have
dress
to
on.
do it.
All right, I'll do it.
Oh. I like cigarettes.
Oh my goodness, Breadbreaker, look at your little hat.
Yep.
When do we have this fanciness for a bit?
Oh, my back is
Oh,
showing.
I
Top
hope
of my
so.
back is showing. This is a nice little maiden dress.
I love
Oh,
how.
that's so cute.
Look at Narvi. Oh, little pilgrim.
Me and Darby are going to the same wedding.
I have a lady's dress on.
Where are you? Oh, yeah,
Me
you're right next to me.
too.
There you are.
You got a nice back.
Why did it give me a lady's dress? I have a bonnet.
Yeah, I'm more
Me
than a
too.
suit.
Oh, this is too good.
Must be random.
It hit me on the nose, so that's nice.
Oh, you can see that I don't have my beard now. I look like a creepy little baby.
All right, here we go. Let's do this.
Oh, did you shave your beard?
Yeah, so that
For
my
the-
cool hat would still look
Yeah,
cool.
that's funny. All right, you're going down, son.
Timber.
I've got one.
Movie mash.
And it's 4.
Whoa.
Jesus, James.
Wow. My God.
George Clooney has to survive an entire night in this zombie-infested mall, and the zombies are Nazi zombies, and he's gonna fight them off with a team of huskies,
Oh.
and it's the sequel. So George Clooney's gonna survive a whole night. So from something to something
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
inside a zombie-infested mall,
Yeah.
but the zombies aren't regular zombies; they're Nazi zombies, and they're gonna defeat them with a team of husky like sled pullers.
Oh, I don't know that word.
That's not the word. It's honestly a very basic last one.
Oh, okay. From dusk till dawn of the snow. Oh wait, from dusk till dawn of the dead snow dogs.
Yeah.
Is that a sequel?
2.
2. Okay.
Yeah, from dusk till dawn of the dead snow dogs 2.
Wow.
Scooter Blue needs healing.
Oh, yeah, I do. Look at that.
Gotcha.
Let me just mocking banner.
Grab that threat. Do-si-do.
I like how there were 2 of them that were zombies,
Yeah.
so that it was like also nice. Yeah, the Nazi zombies was like relevant.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm working on another one.
Oh, I've got one.
Okay.
It's just one.
Yeah, I've got one.
Well, hopefully there's 2 movies.
One MASH movie. Jim Carrey stars in this movie about a man who is a vigilante and goes around carving a Z and everything.
The Mask of Zorro.
It is.
Oh,
so,
man.
so it was one movie, but technically 2.
Yeah.
That's great.
I loved The Mask as a kid.
I did too. The Mask was awesome.
Bring around the loader. Yeah, Peggy really tried to screw him over.
It's been so long since I've watched it. I only remember
Oh.
like that the ending scene was in a park.
I don't remember the kid jokes. Like, not any of like the
Uh-oh.
funny, witty banters.
Like
Just-
the farting and stuff.
Yeah, just the silly faces.
Red Breaker's in trouble.
Oh, no. Red Breaker, where you at?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm not
Oh,
in trouble.
Now Nobby is the one who is
Oh.
dead.
Oh no! It's up to you, Zonch. Sycorax and Scooter Flute. XSS.
Burn him down.
Ooh,
Burn them down.
I
we can
believe
do
in
this.
you.
We can do this.
I believe.
I believe I can flute.
I
Believe I can also
dead.
scoot. Yes.
Almost.
Jump again, Scooter Flute.
Oh, longbow.
That's what I have in my head right now. Almost got all that experience and
I
then
wanna
just
release.
died instead.
Resurrect us.
Yeah.
Well, we still have the big chunk from the.
Oh, you lost your
That's
focus.
why we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not fancy anymore. I'm just fancy in a different way.
I'm gonna be fancy forever.
I feel so versatile in this dress.
It really can go from night to day. Just super easy.
I don't have any life, but I will fight anyway.
A day dress for the night elf.
What do you think it would feel like to be stunned in real life?
They're like a taser.
I think that happens to people all the time. Are you kidding me?
Like just when you're like,
Like humans are so weak, and especially this day and age, that like being stunned happens just with words in our society. Like somebody can say something to somebody else, and they'll just be like, insult,
Well,
2 seconds stun.
Never. No, you.
I guess that's true. But like that would be a different feeling from if somebody hit you on the head with a bat, right? But you
Well,
could,
sure, you can only take a couple of those as a human.
I
Some
think
say the bat
the
would be
feeling
less
is
painful.
very similar to how we see it in like movies, where they kind of like dull out the sound
Yeah.
and make things harder to see, and this like
Oh.
ringing in your ear type feel.
Shell
Like,
shock.
You ever had slow motion? Like when an injury is impending?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I was actually kind of like stunned a little bit when I got bumped into by a car last year while I was on my bike. It wasn't anything severe at all, but I was just so shocked that it happened that I was just like, I didn't even process anything. I just got back up and got back on my bike and was like, I gotta go.
I had the moments I remember of slow motion. The moment right before it happened was almost this acceptance of what's about to happen. Of like, I am powerless to stop this.
Mm-hmm.
For me, the most vivid one I have is I worked at Jimmy John's as a meat slicer, and you could put the slicer on auto, and it would also slice the vegetables. In the morning, I had to load all the lettuce heads into the thing, and of course it's on auto, and I let the pile get too small, and I put a lettuce head in, and I just saw it, like, it's just going to push my hand in, and I just saw it happen, and it just, I was okay, got them all, but
Gosh.
I was just terrified. I was like, I can't.
Ugh,
My
yeah.
hand's about to get cut.
That happened to someone at my work, except for she did lose her fingertip.
Gross.
Yeah.
Well, what happened for me is it hurt. I dropped the lettuce and I like turned the machine off and I just held it real tight and didn't look at it. And I
Oh.
told my boss I just cut my finger, and she goes, on the slicer, and I'm like, yeah. And she goes, off, and I thought, I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't looked at it yet.
Oh no.
So I had to have her peel my glove off to make sure she would like catch the nubbin if there was anything
Oh my
there.
god.
But I was alright.
Catch the
Wow.
nubbin.
Yeah.
That's a catch the nubbin.
Oh.
I had my wisdom teeth out, and they didn't hurt at all. Didn't hurt to get my wisdom teeth out at all. They impacted them and then took them out, and I was under the whole time. And when I woke up, my dad drove me home, and then he went back to work while I was laying on the bed, and I had all the gauze in my mouth and stuff. And my sister called me, and it was like hours later, so I felt like probably the drugs had basically worn off. And so I started talking to her on the phone, and I walked out into we had a sunroom at the time, and I walked out there, and the moment that I went from indoor temperature to the sunroom temperature, and the drugs hadn't worn off yet, I went into basically a straight fall forward. Like I just passed out, but it was in slow motion, and she was talking to me on the phone, and I like saw the phone sort of like leaving my face, and I just smashed my chin into the corner of a coffee table.
No.
And then and it was the reverberation in my head was so loud at that impact. It was just like I was so astounded at how loud it was. But I didn't really feel much on my chin. Anyway, I sort of woke up, I guess, a minute or so later, and my sister was screaming at me on the phone, and I just picked up the phone and I was like, I gotta go. And I just hung the phone up. So all she heard was we're talking. She hears a big crash.
And then
And
nothing.
then
as she
nothing for a
screams.
minute and a half while she's screaming at me, and I just pick it up and go, I gotta go. And so I went and laid down because I was like, that was too much. I just gotta lay down. And when my dad got home, he came into the room. He's like, hey, how's it going? And then he goes, oh my god, because I had blood just streaming
Oh.
down my. I didn't have any idea, but I just laid down and my chin was just wide open.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh, everyone teleported.
I have a lot of those slow-mo things of falling forward, of just because when you're falling, it's there's nothing you can do except get ready for impact. In 3, 2, 1.
Wham.
And then you die.
Come duel me.
Where are you?
Out at the front.
For the
Figured it
master?
You guys doing this?
If so.
You
Let's
can't
talk
challenge me to
briefly
do
about
Yeah, I'm not
stuck.
challenging you.
levels, and then let's end the session.
I'm at 89.35.
Really?
How did that happen?
Beautiful.
Oh,
Picture
89.35. Right. Okay. I'm 89.43.
Oh, I see.
Wait again.
I'm 89.56.
So we're gonna get to 90 in our next session.
For sure.
for
I'm
sure.
4%.
So in the next session we can get to 90, and then switch over to Horde. Or
Do we want to switch over to Horde right now, create the characters,
I think we
and not
should.
play them at all until we hit 90 next
I
session?
think that'd
Yeah.
be great. That's a great cliffhanger for the weekend.
I like that.
Okay.
All right, let's duel first.
So how do we do this?
We go exit. No, not exit game.
We duel first. Aren't they dueling?
Oh,
Well, you won.
no, not necessarily. I
Oh,
guess you
God.
died first.
Oh no! Somebody just murdered me.
So we go log out, right? You don't want to do exit game. You do log
Tecton.
out. Right.
Yeah, log out.
Log out is what you want to click.
But,
Log out,
Yeah, not exit game.
not exit game.
We're gonna duel this first.
So I'm dead. So I'm gonna.
I don't know. I'm
liven
kind of
myself
feeling
up.
just.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe
Just
doing
they got me
later.
right when I was in
Okay.
the doorway.
That's fine.
So
But I do.
once
accept
you
a
log
range.
out,
I
we're
just have a
gonna
feeling
hell?
like
I can fly
candles
now.
aren't fair. So I could go with that.
as a
As a ghost, I
As a
can
spirit,
fly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Think
But
with
you
them?
couldn't do that
Yeah.
before when I wasn't.
in
89.
some areas you can.
Oh,
all right, I'm logging out.
not
So
this
just
area.
just log out. Your green light should stay on.
Oh, Nathan died again.
That's alright. Doesn't matter. I'll log out dead. Logging out dead. Then we go
Tecton.
create new character.
Okay. Device.
So
Log
once you are
out.
logged out and you're on your character screen, do create new character.
And we, as each person's created, like we should create them in turn, instead of all going at once, so we can like.
Maybe we
show
could
the
spend
process.
some time brainstorming what we want to be, and then once we have it all decided, we create them in turn.
Yep. So we're all looking at the same
Perfect.
time. We're all going through it. Let's discuss what we want to do, and then when it comes time to actually create them, we'll do it one at a time.
All right.
Is there still the crap of we're all gonna appear in different places we gotta deal
Yeah.
with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll have to meet up. But
Well,
if
no.
we use the boost, we can just fly. Right?
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah.
we're gonna be level 90, so we'll be able to
Be
get to each
easier.
other really easy.
Man, can we be anything, or are we sticking to the original once again?
Original 4 races,
Which are what now?
the top 4.
Okay.
I think we should stick to the top 4, but I also don't know. I mean, this is like a different deal, so
Yeah, I mean,
Oh man.
we'd have to have 2 of the same again. But
As someone who's
not anything.
the same as Zonch, that doesn't really factor into my playing that much, so
Right.
I wouldn't worry
Yeah.
too much if you're worried about being the same as somebody. I think we're very different.
Yeah, I'm totally cool with it. I like the top 4 probably the best anyway.
all right. So James does not want to be an undead.
Or ranged.
Or ranged if possible. Those are the only preferences I have.
So actually, I'm going to look over here.
And are we
all
also
classes open, or are we just doing?
are we also not doing the classes that we currently are?
That
the
is
group?
truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not all classes are open to all 4 of those
Right.
critters.
They will be. Like you could do any class within those.
With some, but not. You couldn't be anything as any of like you couldn't be a Tauren mage.
Yeah, you can't, like, Torrents can't be mages.
Right.
Yeah,
But you would be able to find a mage if you wanted to.
yeah.
I think that I would like to play a warlock because I don't have any experience playing warlocks. I would also potentially be interested in like a paladin or something. Or a
So
shaman. I've never played a shaman. I'd actually really like to play a shaman.
are we allowing? Do we want a tank and a healer again?
I think that we should do just 5 different. All 5 of us be different than we were.
But it doesn't matter if we have a tank or a healer.
Well, we're gonna need. I think maybe a paladin and a druid
Would be
would
good.
give us enough.
Well, they can both be tanks or healers.
Right.
So
That'd be pretty open.
we said no playing the same classes.
I would like to do 5 new.
In that, would it be possible for me to be a warrior, but a different kind, or just warrior the
You
class?
could be
that
a
we-
druid that was specialized in tanking.
Well, I can't be a
Or you could-
druid as an orc. I see.
You
You
could be
could
a
be
death
a-
knight.
Oh. Yeah.
I just feel like I know that I'm gonna experiment a lot with the different specializations, probably.
Well, why
As
don't
an
you
army.
two just switch straight up? Why don't you guys just do warrior priest? But
Well, I don't want to be a priest.
oh, okay.
So warrior another.
I
day?
don't know what a lot of the people are. So, what's a good like hand-to-hand thing that isn't rogue or warrior? Because that's what we have now.
Monk,
Monk would
a
be the
shaman,
other one.
and death knight, or a druid that was in cat form. And if you were a monk or a shaman, then you would be a enhancement shaman because the other two are casters.
What is enhancement?
So
shaman?
enhancement shamans use spells, but they use spells to like make themselves better melee fighters.
Oh.
Yeah. And
And a monk uses magic too, huh?
well, monks use like martial arts and magic. Monks can be DPS, healing, or tanks.
Cool.
But the DPS one has like spinning kicks and flying through the air and smacking people.
Oh, cool.
All right, I'll go Death Knight.
And Death
Solar.
Knights. Death Knights are.
They just
I
look
mean, I just
badass.
think about like, oh, they're gonna destroy them in PvP, because they're like, I'm so used to getting grabbed by them. They have like reverse charge where they pull you to them.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm curious as to, because there is a Death Knight starting zone, and I'm curious as to whether.
You have to do it too, right?
Do you have to do
I'm
it?
pretty sure you do.
What if
Okay.
you use the 90 boost?
Oh yeah, I went through an accident. It was awful.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
and Death Knight isn't among the original classes.
well, we
neither
were
is
just
Monk.
going with races, right?
Oh,
Because I don't know if there are enough. For us
I
to, I mean, I'm sure there are, but
I'm gonna do warlock. That's gonna be me.
Well, looks like I'm gonna be a Tauren paladin.
nice. I'm gonna be a troll druid.
Might be an
No.
orc monk. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. If Nathan really wants to be a warrior, I don't feel like it's bad.
I don't either.
If we let
he
him
wants
be a
to
warrior.
he can be a warrior.
okay. That was my initial pick early on when we decided.
Is
I'll
anyone
go
a shaman
orc
yet?
warrior.
No, and I kind of liked it. I would maybe choose shaman if you're not gonna be a. What were you gonna be? A monk?
Yeah, I was maybe gonna be a monk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also, I don't know. Like I would also play a warlock. I'm pretty interested in that.
Is anyone
too.
undead yet?
Not yet. But I haven't chosen.
Yeah.
I like the idea. Like I like trolls a lot, but that's just. But I also like undead a lot. Like those are probably my two favorites.
Ugh, it looks awful.
If I was gonna be a warlock, I would be undead, and if I was gonna be a druid, I would be a troll.
I could be a Tauren shaman.
Oh,
I
so
don't
you're
know.
a shaman?
Not necessarily.
Oh.
My two options are an undead warlock or a Tauren shaman. That's what I'm down to.
And we have to think of
You get to change the face and stuff, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
creating our horde names. Do we have a common theme?
We didn't with the first ones.
No.
Maybe it could be some sort of play off of your alliance name.
Or our second choice from the original session, if we remember it.
I had like 7.
Yeah, I think
Bam-boo-boo.
some sort of playoff would be funny.
Like a spoof,
Like
the-
Zonch and Conch.
the dark helmet of your first name or whatever to your Darth Vader.
Yeah, or something.
Part of me wants to be a blood elf then. On the counterpart.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have to be, obviously.
I really don't have a preference. I think that if you wanted to be a blood elf, we could do that.
I don't want to be a panda.
Oh man, decisions. I don't want to be a troll because it looks too much like a night elf. I know they don't really look like night elves, but I'm tired of being tall.
And they got the ears and the skin color.
Could be a goblin. Oh, those aren't the initial 4.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Goblins have a racial ability that I love, though, where they can rocket boost forward.
I'm gonna go undead warlock. That's what I'm gonna do. If you want
Okay.
to be a shaman, you should be a shaman. If you want to be a monk, you should be a monk.
If you want to
M-
sing out.
Shamans put totems down
M.
to help the
Night,
group
M.
around the
Night,
totems. So, like,
Shaman.
plunk a totem down.
And if
in
you're
the
close to it, it'll like improve things.
Yeah, or to like
Shoot fireballs.
shoot
And then they-
fireballs or
Cast on themselves to make them
Mhm.
elemental something.
yeah, you can do like
And then,
lightning and stuff.
Monks are just like martial artists.
Yeah, they're sort of like rogues, except they use more like hand to hand.
They have a lot of like, they have a move that's just like roll, where they just roll forward, but it's like the positioning is a thing for them. And they also, I don't think they have an auto attack. I think they have a specific attack called jab that they like mix in with their other abilities as combos and stuff.
Which one's more melee combat, and which one's more magic?
Monk is more melee combat. Shaman is more
Yeah.
magic.
I should be a monk.
Okay.
So you're gonna be a warlock, monk, paladin, warrior, and then druid.
Okay.
Druid.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna start mine.
What's their race? What are people's races?
I'm undead.
Undead,
I'm a troll.
troll.
Undead warlock.
What are you, Nathan?
Orc warrior.
Oh,
And
nice.
then
And
Seth,
I'd be
please.
Tauren.
Okay. So should we like crowd around while you're making yours, or
I don't
should we
think.
just like?
I imagine it'll just be like his perspective with his webcam,
Right.
and then we go.
I'm gonna go the meanest
jump around.
face I can get.
It's Peter Pan.
And his is evil Peter Pan.
Screenshot. Screen.
Peter Pan meets Vanilla Ice.
I don't like my. I'm gonna go with the spiked mohawk. To go with my spiked spine sticking out the back of my flesh. And. Oh my gosh, how horrifying. Ugh.
Are you at the mouth part?
Yeah.
Are you gonna do the drippy tongue thing?
That was what I just saw. I'm like, oh my god. Look at this. Look at this. Just take a peek.
Oh yeah, they're all disgusting pieces of crap.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do the one where he just kind of looks a little confused. I like that one.
When did I die? Man, my main gripe with like the undead character stuff is that like some of it is just straight up bare bone. There's nothing that keeps their skeleton together to move.
Yeah, I kind of actually don't even want to be a undead. I think I'm gonna be an orc warlock. Who else? Who is what here?
I'm an orc.
I
Warrior.
would so be an undead if I could.
And what do you want to be? A shaman?
Well, I'm a druid,
Oh, you're a
but
druid.
I would want. I'm a troll druid for sure.
Troll druid, orc warrior.
Yeah.
You want to be an undead warrior? No, you're 7 orc warrior.
I like,
What
I
are
like
you?
the orc.
We're both at Taurens right now.
So we have Taurens and orcs.
You know
Oh,
what?
you-
I made such a stink about I should
No,
do
you don't,
undead.
you
No,
don't.
no, it's I don't hate them. It's just I'm fine with that.
You'll be an undead monk.
I think that might be cool.
That's
Alright.
a bigger change than like learning to love snakes.
James,
So
what
we
if
don't have a troll yet.
I'm a troll?
Oh, you're a troll.
What if you hate it, James?
And we have 1 orc.
Oh, one orc.
All right, I'll be an orc warlock.
I
It
think
doesn't have the tongue thing.
2 Tauren, 2 orcs. Troll would be funny.
Features.
Wait, who's the Tauren?
Well, if
Cecily.
they were
Oh, if they were both
to
Tauren.
do Tauren,
Good lord.
but you know,
All right, I'm gonna be an orc warlock.
an orc.
I am still gonna go with the mohawk.
It's that bottom one, isn't it?
And let's see.
So I think we should just give this like a crisp start. Like this could be 185 or 190.
All right, name. I don't know. So I have my guy. I'll come. You can come back to me when I got my name. Somebody else should make their person now. But I am an orc warlock.
Okay.
It should go to Cecily next.
Okay. Customizing my magical moo cow. Alright. Here we go. What color cow do I want? Ooh. I don't know. I think I'm drawn to like the lighter fur ones because they remind me of Weasel. There's probably a picture of Weasel next to my moose mount right now.
There it is.
Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with yep, I like the traditional spots. Okay. And I want a friendly face. I want to look like I could pet him if I wanted to. And I think that's as close as it's gonna get. Oh, there's one where its little horns cut off. That looks like it hurts. Now I know what this reminds me of from Labyrinth. Ludo. Yep.
So far, have people been continuing with their gender conventions from originally?
I chose a male.
I'm male this time.
Male orc.
Yep, I chose a male cow.
Oh,
A
are we just
bull.
all gonna be guys? Maybe I should be a lady.
I'll be a lady warlock.
Do look
I think everybody should just like make their character right now. It's gonna take forever if we go through. Let's just have everybody make it, and then when they have what they want, we'll just show each screen.
Oh, I'm
and-
Pushing enter.
In there.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I'll solidify.
You're already ready with that? That's
Yeah,
what you're
I
doing?
mean, yeah, there's not a lot with an orc.
Well, it's the same
Oh
same
my
amount of
goodness.
features as every one of them.
Oh, is
The-
there? Oh, yeah, I just picked
The
it quick, then.
randomization for the character name that just came up with is HRURRUUL.
Or something.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I'm all
funny.
set. Got a name and everything.
Done. Oh, jeez.
So how are we doing this?
Once you have yours, I guess we should just go in order, but
Okay, so we'll wait till we all have them, then we'll go in order.
I have mine.
Mine's done.
Mine's done.
Mine's not.
Mine's not done.
Okay.
Oh, but what about naming conventions? Do you think it'd be funny if we did like?
I'm doing my name backwards, which is Eknox.
Well, that's kind of cool, actually.
So my name is going to be Eknox, and I am a female orc warlock. I'm going to finish.
I went with Scooter Moot, because moo.
Oh.
Oh, that's great.
I'm either. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. Are we doing like spin-offs of our original?
I think so. Some, in
Alright, so
some
I'll
way.
go with Bonebreaker.
Bonebreaker,
Same
yeah!
Oh,
Might
there's no way
probably
that
be
that's
taken.
not taken.
Yeah, the name's unavailable.
Yeah.
Then I also have Frozen Heart, which is unavailable also.
Yeah,
What
there's a
about-
bunch of
what
Care
about-
Bear fans out there.
What about Bread Fixer?
Breadman.
Yeah, Breadman.
Bread
or-
maker.
Oh, yeah, bread maker.
What about Dough Baker?
Dough maker and bread
Dough
Dough
Baker.
baker.
I got it.
Joe Baker.
Don't enter the world yet. I
such
think
a
we're gonna
funny
boost
name.
before we enter the world.
All right.
You're right.
Dough
Yeah, I
Baker.
read that as
Wait,
BJ.
that's spelled Dough Baker? Yeah, D-O-U-G-H.
Doug Baker.
That was Doug Baker.
Yeah, mule thought.
Let's see here.
First
What?
you bake the dough.
We're not
then you
actually
bake
gonna
the bread.
boost them until we're ready to play them.
Okay.
So we're
Right, 'cause
gonna,
that'll
we're gonna
be-
create them right now, and then once we're all at 90,
So don't finish.
just don't enter world. You can
Gotcha.
finish. You can finish, but just don't enter world.
That'll be later.
I don't have a good name. I don't have a name.
What about Syntax?
Syntax.
Synterax?
Syntax.
You could do another Shakespearean name.
Yeah.
Oop. Oop. Dome.
Kill unit B12.
What are you chuckling about over there? Narby.
Did I spell that right?
Broccoli boy?
Oh my goodness.
Broccoli, I believe, has an 8.
No H.
Has an 8 in it?
It has 2 C's.
B-R-O-C-C-O.
No, it's one C.
Is it one
I
C?
think it's one C,
Pretty
two
sure
L's.
it's 2 C's, 1 L.
Yeah,
Somebody-
that's the difference.
Somebody
You could just take away the T's and put a K there. Broccoli boy.
What a check it on my
Broccoli,
phone.
I don't know how to
actually.
spell broccoli though.
I got it.
Oh, do you?
Should it be dough
It's
baker or
C
dough
C
maker?
O L I.
Nice, okay. Well, it's not that similar to Narby, except it ends with a Y.
Dough baker, dough maker.
Follow your heart.
Ew, if my heart was frozen heart. Dough baker it is.
Dough baker?
Yeah. gotta bake to break.
Alright.
That's what I'm so far.
What is
I love
that
it.
dance move?
What are you doing?
I'm squatting.
It's a really gross looking monk undead guy. And so far my name is Voodoo Stew.
That's great. Picturing that
I haven't
voice.
finished it though.
I think you may have to
Broccoli
close the gap in
boy.
the words, maybe.
Alright,
I'm not
I am
sure.
all F9ing, but I'm not off, audio. But
You can't have gaps in your name?
I'm not sure.
Alt
You
F9.
cannot.
You cannot?
cannot have gaps in your name.
Oh, I don't want to
It'd be a
Voodoo Stew
stupid
then.
underscore.
Well, it would be one. Voodoo Stew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voodoo stew.
Mine's 2, but it flows.
I kind of like Bad Spell.
Broccoli
name.
boy.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know
a great
why.
name.
Bad Spell?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I might not even be available.
Bad Spell.
Oh,
Name is
no.
unavailable.
Good spell.
Yeah.
Bad spell and good spell.
Are you two still picking?
In a world.
Scooter moot.
What about cat?
Oh, I should name him Cat.
Still the DM.
That is unavailable.
No.
Oh, nice. That is gentle looking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That's violent as
Nice.
hell.
So much hard drive space.
Nemesis.
Love that.
Oh, I don't have the little 90 emblem in my upper corner.
Oh, you have to go to your SDBC email. I don't have it either, and then like engage it.
Oh, you have to activate it or something?
Right.
From
So
a
it wouldn't
printer.
have worked too well. We would have had to alt tab if we did
Just
the
go-
boost from
It
this.
has to be, I don't want any, like, I need to
I
have
think
it
your
here.
Yeah, also.
WC is still recording.
No.
This is our first session of the new year.
It
Very
is.
fitting. And also, this horde character creation should come at episode 190, which is fitting that we're using
Oh,
it
like-
at the 90 boost.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and it'll also be on a Friday, so it'll be like going into the weekend. So really good
What about
about it.
sandwich?
Yeah, 1, 4, 16. Weird.
Belt face.
Belt face?
He's got a belt on his face.
Oh, you did the belt one?
Yeah.
Belt face.
That's gonna be fun.
Belt face.
This is so weird to watch. Just like me breathing for 2 hours.
Skip ahead, see what you're doing, like the middle.
Oops.
No chin.
No,
Pretty much the
no
same.
chin. It looks like I could be knocking.
Yeah.
Knocking.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That's just so surreal to me. Okay. This is the one. Just want to make sure I'm deleting the right one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ready?
Don't delete the
Yeah, the good one.
the important one.
So normally I don't work tomorrow, but I'm filling in a shift for somebody. So I am working tomorrow.
Whoa, you are and James is not.
Yeah.
Turns the
Tables
table.
have turned. Down to grumpy cockles.
Crummy.
Oh, it's fucking cigarettes backwards. God damn it.
Fucking
It's a good option.
Yeah.
What is it? Cigarettes backwards?
I don't know.
Is that a Soxy thing? Yeah, mine would have been like
Unpronounceable.
you barn.
Zarakis? Zarakis. That's pretty good. Zarakis?
Are you not going with some stew?
Let's see if Voodoo Stew's available.
Voodoo stew. Hey, what can I get you? Some voodoo.
It'll only let you do the capital on the first.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it doesn't
Then I
let you-
don't want it.
Because then it looks like voodoo's. Ooh.
Voodoo Stews.
I think
Xeroses?
I don't
Zero.
want that.
Sounds
Weird,
kind of like
weird name.
Xerxes.
Stew Neil.
Yeah.
But he's got a nice
What are
belt
all
buckle.
those men
Hideous.
left and
Oh.
cracked in my knee?
Shittiest.
No.
Titular
Could you do
shivers.
like some kind of Walking Dead pun or something? Like WOCKER.
Huh?
WOCKER.
Walker?
Yeah.
Walker, flocker, flame.
Walker.
Or I guess if you're a
Or
monk,
just-
WOKER
Walker.
would be more apt.
There's gotta be other weird things I know that. In this. I was gonna look at something.
Oh, I think I had too much sweets with that carrot powder.
You may have an explosive situation later.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I got mine out of the way.
I did eat a lot of that.
Are all the characters picked?
No.
I just haven't got my name. I know what
Oh,
I like.
the all importante. Meme.
How about Hey D's nuts?
How about
Hades nuts. This is great.
Oh, Hades? Like
Always.
Hades?
Mm-hmm.
Like in that one Space Trek picture, did you
Hades
see it?
nuts?
You're just